You know, I feel like for as much time as we spent together, old Igor, you did not prepare me well for this.
Safe travels.
Because I just did not expect the gates of hell to open up and me have to walk into them. Hello everyone, my name is ASDF. Welcome to Black Book, an RPG. We rarely get to do RPGs on this channel, and it's a little bit spooky, maybe a little bit sacrilegious. That being said, let's kill the music, and then let's jump into this spooky game. Then I saw in the right hand of him who sat on the throne a scroll with writing on both sides and sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a mighty angel proclaiming in a loud voice, "Who is worthy to break the seals and open the scroll?" But no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth could open the scroll or even look inside it. Book of Revelation, chapter 5, verses 1 through 3. Okay, let's jump into this game. Oh boy, difficulty. For anyone who wishes to experience the story without difficulty, normal difficulty, balance for the first playthrough. That seems like... What is this? Enemy damage plus 2/3, enemy health plus 1/4, enemy status is plus 20. Yeah, let's do normal difficulty for the first playthrough.
Evil spirits dwelled here in these parts, and in a sense, they still do. I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegor.
Igor.
She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man.
I'm not sure what this game is
what
about.
exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He
Can't
was
recall
later
what
buried
happened.
beyond the gates of the churchyard,
He was special and then he took his life?
which meant that he would pass straight to hell.
Oh.
As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno. To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the blackbook, which old Igor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
It's... Thanks for the scream. Morteshka. Game developed by Morteshka. Okay. Are we in control yet? Nope. Oh my goodness. All the sound effects. The FBI one gets me every single time. Alright, let's jump into this thing.
I slept poorly last night.
Oh, it's a bummer to sleep poorly. That's honestly me since I got back with the jet lag.
Been waiting, hoping for you to return, but you haven't. You never sat at the table.
That's so
Where
sad.
you are, sweetheart. Where you had it. From relatives. And from the warm summer, you departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to. Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself.
Oh, maybe it's not a suicide?
It'll all be well. All will be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that.
Salt didn't
There's
work.
no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long.
Okay, so you have to rescue her husband from hell. Sounds like a good quest.
They didn't bury him in the holy ground.
Okay, I think that's it. We can look at the thicket, but we have to walk over
to
to
the
it.
crossroads. The pine needles are golden with the sun already.
Okay. So it's WASD or click to move. It's like Dragon Age. Oh, we're going this way? To the crossroads. But what if I want to pick that flower? Can I pick the flower? I can! Oh, look at those gamer instincts. This is why, guys, I'm telling you, RPGs,
He guards
I'm there
Vilgard,
for it.
it seems.
Okay, we can go to Vilgor or a field. We can't go into the field. It is completely blocked off. Maybe we can go in from this way. Nope, completely blocked off. Alright, we'll go to the crossroads. Dragon Age was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I played Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition. Oh, guys, this is like a desktop background. Oops.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
Alright, we gotta draw a circle. Let's look around. We only have the option to look around. Can we talk to
Where
old
have
Igor?
you been? It will be midnight soon. Go over there, by that milepost. Everything you need for the ritual you'll find over there. Take the candles, we'll light them and draw a circle.
With the candles. I like that she always runs too. That's so nice. Okay, go by the milepost. Get the candles. Old and enchanted candles from old Yegor's hut. With their help, you can draw a circle that can offer protection against evil spirits. Oh, I see you. Hello, doggo. Okay. Probably not a doggo. Dragon Age Origins is better. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I think I played... Is Origins too? Oh, another herb? Adam's head heals minor wounds, a useful thing on the journey. Replenish 5 health. Alright. I won't try to max out everything.
Well
got the
done,
candles.
Vasilisa. Now let's
Vasilisa.
draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
Okay, make a circle. It's a cutscene. I can't mess it up.
I've made a circle. Is it all right, Grandfather?
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
No
Think that I
dithering.
can help him?
Sure
draw a
you
circle.
can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend.
What if it's just a normal
Well,
book?
go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it.
Thanks, old Igor. Oh. Don't even
Would
need
you
to open
look
7
at
seals.
that? What power emanates from the book?
I already opened the thing.
The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later.
Will
Now
do.
speak the words I taught you.
Abracadabra, alakazam. Read the spell. Oh, I'm not scared. Let's go. I gotta
I'll get
rescue
up
my
without
husband.
crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it,
Yep.
and I shall speak.
That word there already.
Good merchants, come and buy my cat.
That's definitely not what I
For this
expected.
cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat, but bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be.
Are we about to sacrifice
My
a
words
cat?
are stone.
I hope not.
Here are your
Oh.
merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life.
You couldn't have told me about this before it happened?
To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon.
Mm-hmm.
Time for your first Zagavar.
Zagavar, welcome to your first battle. Each battle consists of turns. You and your enemy take turns, but you always get to go first. Nat 20 initiative. You win when you destroy all enemies before you, reducing their health to 0. Okay, got it. This is the black book. It contains all of your Zagavars. Try using the page Urazi. Uzi. Oh no. Press to end the turn to recite your Zagavor. Okay, so the spell, you stack it up. Can I click it? Okay, you gotta click it. Deck builder, yes, I'm at deck builder RPG. Okay, so then we end turn and it'll recite it. Gazi. Okay, what do you got? The pages you held on the previous turn have changed. The book alters the pages each turn. Enemy attacks can be blocked with the defense. Defense shields you from damage but disappears on your next turn. Recite the page Avdalai, which has the defense effect. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. It's a demon cat. It looks like a demon wolf.
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Zagavor.
Alright. You may combine several pages into a Zagavor. Interesting. Okay, so he has 9 health, so he intends to attack us with 1 damage. Consists of orders and keys you can currently recite, consisting of 2 orders and 1 key. You can see the type of page, order or key, in its upper corner. Okay, I can do 2 orders and a key, right? So we should do this, and this, and this. Because he's only attacking for 1, so if we get 3 shield, then we should be good. It's like a poetry game you streamed on Monday? Yeah. Ow.
Good job, Vasya. This demon is nearly beaten. A couple more spells to rid the world of it.
I like how he's just standing there. He's just like super chill. Helps you. The black book helps you predict the enemy's actions. Okay. Study the enemy intents carefully to upset their plans. Well, we just need to hit them. It doesn't really matter. Bless 2 increases attack for each page of each page for 2. Interesting. I guess we might as well defend, but. Does that mean we're going to hit for 5, even though he only has 1 hit? The world may never know. Streamed a poetry deck builder on Monday where you play 3 cards to make a poem, then an AI-generated actual poetry based on the cards you play. That's cool. Whoa! The gates of hell just opened up?
Well, now, Vasya, enter this maw. You'll
Solid.
be a witch as soon as you return.
You know, I feel like for as much time as we spent together, old Igor, you did not prepare me well for this.
Safe travels.
Because I just did not expect the gates of hell to open up and me have to walk into them. Okay. What an intro, huh? Oh, I'm digging this, though. How to become a witch. Are there any black rift plants we can only get in the Plains of Oblivion? I mean, in the Gates of Hell? Is this the intro to Hyperlight Drifter? Oh.
Is that you, Vasilisa? I should congratulate you, for the first seal is open.
That was easy. If all the other seals are this easy, we'll get our husband back from the dead in no time.
Oh, but will you be able to open
Then we'll be a
the
7th
rest?
seal witch.
This is another matter entirely.
Oh, we're gonna get it. The wish, who are you, seals or leave? Just leave. I don't need any info from you, big demon guy.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates. Who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon.
This guy doesn't even know, because he said as the legend dictates.
Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
What
I
sort
went
of
out of
devil
order.
are you?
How rude, Vasilisa. I'm your chief advisor.
Okay.
It is I who grants you the powers of a Khaldun.
Khaldun.
We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
Can Can I push
How
the
do I
numbers?
open the seals?
Yeah.
Can't figure it out by yourself?
I mean, I
girl?
could, but you're here, so why waste the time
I'm
trying to figure it out?
disappointed in you.
Not mad, just disappointed. Oh, you're not gonna give me any info anyways.
Let
Fine,
me
I'm
return
leaving.
to the land of the living.
Not just yet.
We must fight, Vasilisa.
Have you forgotten your purpose?
Oh yeah, I need to become a witch.
I name you a witch.
Perfect.
How many demons will you take on for your service?
How many? As many? Let's just do one. Right? Better quality than quantity.
Surely I will only need one at most.
We do not assign
Okay.
fewer than 3 imps, Vasilisa.
Then I'll take 3.
I'll pick out the best among Yegor's old imps for you.
Oh, cool.
Now
I get
go.
Grandpa's imps.
Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
You're now stuck in Hyperlight Drifter. Oh no. Now it's a platformer, and I'm disappointed. Oh, guys, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so fun. Ah, can you feel it? Can you feel the RPG energy? I can feel it. I love it. The art style is amazing too. It's like Firewatch. Did you guys watch Firewatch?
What? Well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home. I understand it's not easy to pass through the devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
Last episode is good.
Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago.
New Bailikcha?
Well, what's done is done. The
you
legend
watching it
says
now?
that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one. Here's the second seal. The aspen one.
Oh, you can tell it's an aspen because of the way it
How
is.
do I open it?
That's pretty neat.
Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part, but what spirit is the aspen one? I'll have
Oh,
to
you're drawing
rack
right
my
now.
brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now.
Keep
I
saying this.
knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkis who told the heads of
Susetkis.
the families.
Lives under the hearth or in goblets. In the goblets in the cellar. Oh, the golbets. That's so funny.
Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many
teeth left.
My Koldun powers are waning. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well,
Right.
while you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors.
Good, I don't
There's
wanna deal
only
with
one
people.
left. He's waiting behind the door. Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table.
No, it's not. It's strapped to my shoulder. I can see
Do
it.
you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it. Let's talk about the devil for a
Have you
second.
yourself met this devil?
I was initiated as a Koldun once. I saw this devil, who gave me my charts.
Okay. Familiars.
I couldn't even lift the first seal. And you, who all you needed was one touch, and it's gone already.
Poof.
It seems there is great power within you. Got it?
Got it. All right. Let's get to
I
work.
got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days
Under
have
40
passed,
days
we
highlight.
won't be able to help.
Oh, so his soul is still around for 40 days, according to legend.
God bless.
Okay, let's see. Black Book. Old
So,
Igor.
Vasya, have you taken
He
well
had an
to
exclamation
learning
point,
the
so.
mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
Sure. Let's learn
So
about
how
you.
did you become a Khaldun, grandfather?
I was born in Vilgard, the sixth son of my father, Yevlan Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though.
The sixth son.
When you have so
got
many
the magic
mouths
powers.
to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a seventh brother was born. Timofey, he was called. He was a good lad.
A good
He
lad.
grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty. Vasya, having chorts is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them. It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them with the chorts under
Okay,
our
so we
control.
fight demons with demons by
One
capturing
day I
them.
was looking after
This sounds like
Timofey.
Pokemon.
We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with the boy. I cursed him severely, sent him to the Leshy.
Oh, okay. Spirits who are the masters of forests, control the weather and animals, and evil spirits who inhabit their domain. Hunters and shepherds have come to an agreement with Leshis and offer them gifts and
So
bargains.
the Leshy carried him away. We
Pokemon
never
deck
found
builder, I'm down.
Timushka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, Vasya. So hard. So I decided to
Slavic.
become
Ah,
a
got it.
Khaldun.
I was wondering too.
I
It
wouldn't
seemed
let
like
the
it.
Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow.
That's
hard
what I
to
asked you in the
remember all
first
these
place.
things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
He gave me all this preamble to the answer and didn't even answer the
How can I
question.
recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well. Be strong.
I saw one in the forest.
Such is our fate. You make your own way.
Okay, let's talk about Izba.
How's our Izba built?
What is an Izba? Traditional Russian countryside dwelling. So it's
It was
Russian, but
built
Slavic lore?
long ago.
Doesn't make
Lots of
sense.
people have lived here since. More than half a century ago,
New
it
entry.
seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
I mean, he said half a century, but like he was alive half a century ago, you know? All right, time to go. Let's get out of
No,
here.
I have to go, grandfather. We'll talk later.
Okay, so we can't walk around in
There's
here,
a great
right?
number of books in this collection. Illuminated books of old as well. Black books are not kept here, however. They're in a secret compartment near the furnace.
Good to know. Okay, there's a bird inside. There's two birds inside. And what is this guy doing above the door? Interesting. Digging the art, though. On the screen, you can change the page composition of the black book. On the right side, you can see the current page composition. On the left side are pages available to you, but not in the current composition. You can categorize the pages as filters. You might receive pages that are currently unavailable. You can alter the page composition to craft new pages. You need rubles. Volume has to stay within the limits of a maximum and minimum number of pages. You may also save 3 different sets of pages and change them as needed. In time, you'll uncover even more pages which are sealed away at the present. You can change the composition at any time except during combat. Yeah, imagine. Okay, well, we're not going to do anything with this yet. Waste 3? Oh, ignore defense. But these are things that we need to buy with rubles, and I don't want to buy anything yet until we kind of figure out how things go. The red corner, and she said something about a secret compartment near the
Grandfather
furnace.
says that in days of old, they used to bury people under the stove. That is how the domovoi came to be.
Okay, just bury Grandpa under the stove when he passes. No big deal. All right, let's we did the black book. Let's talk to the visitor. I don't know why, but I was expecting a young guy.
Vasilisa Fedorovna.
That's a lot of names.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts.
Oh, 5 rubles.
Some flour for your household.
I could do so much
Please,
black magic with those
hear me
rubles.
out. I won't waste your time. I'll tell you straight away. Something
Miller, my man.
terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night when suddenly we heard some strange sounds, and a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
During the night shift at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations?
I mean, okay, if you answer a knowledge ability question correctly, you'll receive an experience reward. Sometimes your answers will influence in-game events. To recognize the correct answer, you will have to carefully study your surroundings and the onomasticon, which you can open at any moment from your menu. You can also receive a hint by pressing the knowledge button, but you'll only gain half the experience. You said there was a thing that we could look at? The onomasticon, the mill that stood still. A man from Vyatka once lived in our village. He would tell us stories. One involved a miller that had to make offerings to a shishiga, or else she would prevent the mill's mechanism from turning. As an offering, he gave part of his stores of flour, grain, and breadcrumbs. On one occasion, he forgot and offered nothing. Sure enough, the windmill ground to a halt. When the man went to investigate inside the mill, there was the shishiga sitting on the grinder, threatening him with her finger outstretched. It suddenly vanished. The miller gathered some tobacco and threw it at the shadows in the corners of the mill at midnight. The windmill started to turn again, and the shishiga stopped causing mischief. Okay. Initiation. We'll read those if it comes up. Items. We have candles. Oh, this is like a buff. It applies. Okay, so that's nice. We have defense on the first turn. We can focus on attack. What is this? Oh, encyclopedia. Okay, so I think we're good. I think it's probably demons. It sounds like it would be bandits, but let's go. Okay, let's get a hint first, because I don't really know the direction the game is going. At the windmill. Stands on the border between worlds. Who knows what's turning its grinds. Okay, so it was hinting at the demons.
Why do you work at night? Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously. It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
Good to know.
But what do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
You'd better cough it up if we help you. All right, Vasha.
What's
Look
in it
into
for
what's
us?
going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I was told you wouldn't let me down. Goodbye for now.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill.
Haven't you been studying
And
seals
to
for
make
forever?
your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's Head.
Thank you.
It will heal you up if anything goes sideways.
Oh, I'm a
Time for
witch.
you to be on
Ain't
your
nothing
way.
gonna go sideways.
Evil spirits won't quell themselves. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
Don't really want to ask anything else, but you know what? It's time
Got
to
it,
go.
Grandfather.
Let's go.
It's time to go.
Ah, wait. One more thing. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village.
Good.
He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it.
What?
You'll earn some money in process.
Grandpa,
All right, Grandpa.
why are you sending demons to villages that are causing a ruckus? Speaking of ruckus, go wish him a happy birthday. He should be streaming Overwatch tonight. You're now on your travel map. Every night it will display different locations. You may go on your way only after you speak to all your visitors. Yeah, you can visit any available location. However, your health recovers only after you accomplish your task and return to the Izba. Visit the main task location. Great. However, you can't reach it without visiting all the other locations along the way. The game autosaves each time the location changes. You can also save manually, in which case the game will save as soon as you enter a new location. You can open the map by clicking on your present location. We wish you the best of luck exploring the northern islands of Cherdyn Uyezd. Okay, well, I guess we have to go... We're here, right? Why don't we explore the whole thing? Because we need to get to the windmill, but let's set off here first. We'll go both ways.
You stealthily creep by the village houses. At least, you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
Washer, wait! I have business with you.
Do you now, peasant?
Hush! We'd better whisper. I've got this neighbor and I hate her guts.
Do you now,
So curse her a bit, will you? Here's a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
Do we curse? Oh, Gage is the best ever. Thank you for the follow, and welcome. Should we curse the peasant instead? Let's curse him instead. He's asking a witch to curse his neighbor. Why don't we just give him a little bit?
I don't have time for this. I'm on my way to help the miller.
Okay, you didn't need
You
to
wait
get
for
angry
the
about
peasant to leave, then read a black zagaver to curse
it.
him.
Uh-oh. You have just committed your first sin. They say that the fate of the Koldun and the witch is to burn in eternal flames with no chance for absolution. The outcome of some events is yours to decide. Your sin counter will change according to your decisions. Oh, man, I thought that was a great way to go, right? Like, it was like we're doing karma. Number of sins affects your choice of replies as well in possible game endings. They say each person has an angel on their right shoulder and a devil on their left, but to whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you. Alright. Go to the village. Been there a couple times with Igor. Healing some cows. That's the place he sent to the chort to, that is now cursing people, so we'll deal with the chort.
You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire family out on the street at this hour.
That sounds like our culprit.
Strange, muffled sounds are coming from inside their
over there.
house. Falling cutlery, furniture moving around.
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight.
Actually, it was old Igor.
Everything has been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our home. The devil
The
himself
demon
is
comes
here.
and turns everything
Everyone is
upside
scared
down.
senseless.
How did it manage to get in here?
Amazing.
It's no simple matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea. Then we prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all started.
Tea time turned into a chort invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place.
Okay, let's talk to the thing. Ritual behavior, reinforced by custom, is inseparable from mythology. Certain events are a consequence of another. A peasant suffering misfortune after forgetting to cross himself is perceived as being punished for not observing a ritual. This has resulted in all sorts of popular beliefs. Dishes not locked away at night or crossed become a refuge for evil spirits. Okay, we're leaning into the myth. So, y'all didn't cross the
Did you
tableware.
make the sign of the cross over the samovar?
That must be it. We didn't mark the samovar with a cross.
You gotta
You
cross
must
your
do
silverware.
this. And please remember next time.
You're such a great knower, Vasya.
Or a great knower.
Please, won't you help us? Don't leave us this way.
I will help
Oh,
you.
Very well. I will help you. It's no good sleeping on the street, is it?
Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for
Okay,
you, Johnny.
cool.
You
Rubles?
come inside the izba. Everything is in complete disarray. The chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps deeper inside.
Let's explore
The
first.
demons have made a mess. They threw the dishes and cooking pots around, but luckily, the brass utensils seem to be intact. The most damaged part is the shrine in the corner. The icon cases are damaged, and the candles are broken.
Read up on it. Red corners, the most important mystical places in an izba. It's similar to the hearth, plays a central role in the home, commonly in the right-hand corner, across from the door. Porch is situated in an unusual manner. Most likely ancestral idols are once placed atop these shrines. Following the arrival of Christianity, it became a home to the icons of the saints. The other name for the red corner is Bonisa, which means a god's place, and it always housed a small icon lamp. The head of the family sat in this corner and oversaw holiday feasts. Additionally, before the funeral, the deceased body of the family head was placed on a table with his head below the red corner. When entering a new izba, a visitor would make the sign of the cross over himself while looking at the red corner, even if there were no icons present. Interesting.
You approach the overturned samovar. Suddenly, it shakes and starts to move.
Oh.
And red eyes light up the darkened room.
Oh, we're gonna fight. A demon is here. Oh, 2 demons are here. Okay, so they're gonna do 4. This guy's gonna block. The one in the brass pot. This guy's gonna try to attack. So we should probably... We can do an attack with a key. We should defend at least once. And then we can do some damage to this guy. Before he blocks. Urazi, Raba. Oh, he blocked for his buddy. That's rude. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm going to take him out first then. He's going to do 6. So why don't we block for 5? And then we'll take this guy out, because he's going to do... We can only do 4 per hit, but he's blocking 5, and he's going to block his friend. So we'll take 1 damage in order to take this guy out completely. I think that's probably the best. We'll see how the healing goes over time in this with the levels. If it turns out that it's really hard to heal, then we'll do what we can to prioritize not taking any damage. But for now, I think we should be okay. He's only doing 4 this time. It amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color. Okay, so this is a healing spell. Bless 2 sounds pretty good. Increase the attack of each page for 2. Contains a status effect. Yep, status usually reduce their value each turn. Carefully choose the right moment and the right place. Okay, so we don't need to ignore defense. This is going to block 2, so we only need to block... Let's do a heal, and let's block 5. Because I think that'll give us a buff for damage on our next turn. Yeah. And that was a healing spell, and that looked amazing. That was so cool. Did he miss? I blocked it. Okay. It's like a D&D AC thing. So he's doing 4, so let's block for 5. We will waste 3. We don't need to waste 3, but that should do 5 damage against him. And this should do 4 damage, because... Oh. Increased by 1. Okay. So it should do 4 and then 3. I don't know what the blessing did, because that didn't increase our damage. Yeah, I don't know. He's going to do 6, so we'll block, we'll do a small block, and we'll do a regular attack. We're going to need to speed up these animations by quite a bit after the first few fights. So we're still blocked. I wonder if it'll give us... It does give us healing spells, even though we don't need them. So he only has 4. We'll just attack. Bonk! Choose a new page. All new pages are automatically added to the book. Okay. It remains active for 1 turn. Do 1 damage to all enemies. Remaining active for 1 turn. Okay. This page remains active for 1 turn. It increases block for 3 turns at the beginning of each round. Okay, that seems pretty good. And then we can get another block. Let's do this one, because I think if we don't have to keep blocking every turn, we can do more damage.
Bow to you,
thank you for the lurk,
and
Leviathan.
thank you for helping them. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The girl, Axinia, assures you that from now on, every jar in the house will be crossed.
Alright, I've done my duty. We'll set off for the old riverbed now. This is fun. I like deck builders and I like RPGs.
The moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
Let's draw a circle.
You quickly draw a circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes, then another. Finally, a demon appears and lunges at your defensive circle.
I knew it. I knew it. Mulan is a troublemaker, I tell you. Okay, let's increase the speed of the game. We'll do 4 times automation speed. Animation speed. Okay, return to game. Urazi, he's gonna do 5. We have 3 already though, so we can do one of these. And then actually, we can only do 2 damage, so we might as well do a full 5 block. So 9 health. We might be able to take him out in 1 turn. Let's see. He's gonna do 5, so we'll do this. We'll block for 5, and we don't need to heal. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. We'll bless 2 first, then we'll waste 3, and then we will block for 3 more. That should be good, right? Deals 2 damage. Oh, each turn. Okay, waste is pretty good then. Okay, let's see what this does. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Kaboom. Okay, good. It does it at the beginning. From 1, well-versed. So, well-versed amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color. And it remains active for a turn and affects other pages. Well-versed amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color in the current spell. Amplifies by 1 for every other color in the spell. Firm 3. What does lock do? Firm remains active, but I don't know what firm does. Let's do another Kila. I don't really know what's going on, but we can always take them out later. Oh, okay, so there's a side quest because we did the right thing. We can find mushrooms. I like mushrooms.
Standing amidst the black wooden figures, you hear a rustle in the trees. You read the protective spells, but out comes a person, not a demon. An ancient woman dressed in old clothes.
That just means she's really
It would
old.
seem you have come across a beggar.
Well, let's greet the beggar.
Oh, a witch, a witch. I can smell your kind from a mile away. Can you spare a few coins? I don't need much to get by. A person is only as good as they are charitable.
Yeah, I mean, we'll give alms for the poor.
Here you are. Don't forget me in your prayers.
Thank you. I'll pray for your lost soul. It's dangerous to go alone.
Take this, gives us a master
Take
sword.
this.
Oh.
A healing herb.
Alright, I love that. It's a nod. I like nods to other games. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. So when you get a new page, does it force
Near the
at it?
forest's
Yes.
edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigichi village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle.
We'll just leave. I don't want to commit any sins.
You decide to leave the sacrifice to the Leshi untouched.
Slay the Spire
This is
style.
Bigichi's folk business, not yours.
Except it costs to slay the Spire, removed from deck. And I think we can just do it for free here. But yeah, I'm so excited
While
about
traveling through the woods, you stumble upon a snake's nest. Baby snakes are still inside their eggs. Fortunately, the mother snake does not seem to be around. You make a small wall of stones around the nest.
Are we
and wait for the
taking
larger
some
snake to come back.
snake eggs?
The mother snake soon returns. Seeing the barrier, she fruitlessly tries to get past, but soon leaves. Some
Snecko.
time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grass in its mouth. The snake touches the grassy mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest. You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust. The only noticeable thing about it is the cross shape made by 4 leaves. Fortune has smiled upon you. You have found a break herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds
By the
that
6th
opens
game
locks
this month.
and barriers.
Yeah.
You take the herb
Okay.
and get ready to go on your way.
Eliminate enemies block. That's cool. Wow, that snake really knew what she was doing. She's like, I got an herb that can move these rocks out of the way. You have to beat
On a
Potionomics before you play
hillside
it.
near Kacheva
Potion
Lake,
Shop Deck Builder.
you see
Nice.
2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
Read a
The
prayer.
black figures disappear as soon as you recite the name of God.
Maybe we should have approached. But we didn't have the battle. It says valuable 0 of 1 though.
Gloomy
hoping we get
windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
Oh, you better believe we're gonna follow
Suddenly,
the owl.
you come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward. You turn to go back and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
Plus 4 HP. Nice. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, we'll do all these before we finish it up. These missions could get long.
You meet 2 travelers from Bigichi village who are on their way to the fields. The 3 of you continue on your journey together. Near the mouth of a chasm, one of them jokingly tries to shove you into the pit.
Okay, it says jokingly, so we're gonna laugh
You
it
play
off.
along, thinking it was meant in jest.
Uh-oh.
However, a moment later, it stops being funny. The peasant is inhumanly strong. He
Okay.
overpowers you, and you go tumbling down off the edge of the chasm. You come to your senses at the bottom of a narrow ravine.
Good thing I
The
wasn't
trees
injured.
rustle loudly in the wind.
That was it? I got pushed off into a ravine? My RPG OCD is going to
You
drive me
walk around
crazy
the
if I don't
windmill
get those
and approach the
unlockables.
huge forest. The grim silence envelops you. The only sound you hear is of the fir branches,
Swarm of
whispering in
chorts
the
fly
morning
out of the
fog.
building.
Suddenly, you see a swarm of chorts flying out of the side of the building.
attack.
You read some zagavers, and the chorts disperse like a murder of startled crows. Several chorts fly at you, but are
Alright,
stopped.
yeah. Protective circle. Let's go. Let's go. We don't have to listen to all of the things. They're going to attack for 4. We have 3. So, I think Urazi is 4. Deals 3 each turn is really good. So we'll do one of these on the stronger guy. We'll do a block, and then we'll do an attack on the stronger guy. Yeah. So we only need to do 5 damage to this guy. So, okay. 2 and 2. So we'll do a 5 block. We'll hit this guy for 4. And then we'll do a... Oh, bummer. Okay, I guess we'll do another 3 block. That's fine. Oh, we should have healed. I forgot. We're still down health from before. Does the waste downgrade each turn like poison? It does. Yeah, it does. Okay. Increases the attack of each page for 2. You know what? Let's do well-versed for healing. We'll do... Hang on. 4 damage to that guy. We'll block 2. That's fine. Should heal back up to max. Oh, not quite. Did we get... Oh, no, we're good. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Remove positive status. He'll adds some for each page of the same color. I guess this is fine. close. It was close. Okay. He buffed me. Okay, we just need to do 2 damage. Okay, piety increases value in pages for 3. Okay. Well versed amplifies by 1 for every page of the same color, but 2 damage and 1 damage is not. Increases the number of orders in the book for the next round by 1. Oh, that's pretty good. So it heals this turn and gives us more available orders next turn. Also, it's bumming me out that we didn't get these valuables, you know? Oh well. The Devil's Finger I didn't realize was an item. I thought it was like an herb. But let's go to the windmill. Maybe we'll get the valuables at the windmill. I don't know. That looks like the windmill
the
from
spruce branches part,
The Witness.
and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark
that's
phantoms
a circle in the middle, and then-
windows of the mill,
Yeah.
of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
It's the bad place. Okay, let's look for herbs. Gotta look for herbs. Herbs. Yep. Always herbs. We'll walk around the whole thing.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind.
Okay, we're gonna climb in
You can
from the
climb
back.
inside using a log. The old windmill is creaking from the cold wind. It is not so often that you...
Yeah, we're gonna climb in the back here, but let me look around the front as well to see if there's any more herbs to gather. In RPGs like this, you just gotta explore a little bit when they give you the option. See, like, we can go to the backyard.
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting used to the darkness.
Oh, we're gonna take the axe.
Blackbook.
It might fall apart any moment, but it should be good enough for at least one more strike. It gives us health, and there's an herb. See, you gotta look around, because that's like what the game is, you know? If you just go, just to finish the game, then you're gonna miss out a lot. So, okay, instead of going in the front door, though, we're gonna climb in the back. I think that's a good idea. Usually you are rewarded for searching for alternatives.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill.
But maybe
The
this
old
game is
wood
the
creaks
exception.
In the wind. You can climb inside using a log.
Maybe this
There is
game's
a
gonna be
small
like,
hole.
you
try to
try
clamber
and
up,
fall.
but your misstep leads to a painful fall.
Uh-huh.
Another attempt, and you are safe inside.
Uh-huh. You fall and break your leg. Bummer. Okay, let's look at the grindstone.
The grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are turning.
Okay.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller.
We should take it. Do the second floor. Can we climb this ladder instead? No. Oh, there's eyes there. You see them? That's the demon. We see him. Can we fight him? They also inform the fiction and build a world. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's not open the chest yet. Something might happen.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to
Okay, let's find out if it's a sin to take money from them.
you. Choose to take the money.
Yeah,
The miller will hardly miss it.
it is a sin. Okay. Good to know, because otherwise I'd be going around wondering the whole time. Okay, let's not go to the third floor. Let's look in the chest.
This chest is for various tools used at the mill.
Okay.
Nothing interesting.
Great. Nothing interesting. Okay, but stealing the man's herbs is not a sin. But everything else is a sin.
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Chirdin.
Let's peer outside. We might fall out and die. But it's fine. Oh. Oh. Hi there. Oh, you're big. Were you by any chance pretending to be
I
a peasant?
expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden.
Thank you for the compliment.
Why are you here, then?
Why do you look like a zombie with wings? Let's talk about him being
And
a
I
chore.
didn't expect to meet a demon speaking the common tongue.
True.
I'm an apprentice witch. Who are you?
Ah, a demon, you say? Oh, you see, maiden, I'm not a common chort.
Look like it to me.
I am known as the 13th brother. I am the guardian of the village, the forest, and the secret hidden garden and its heart.
Not a secret anymore.
I'm also the guardian of this windmill.
Seems like you got a lot
All
under
this is
your thumb.
me, the unseen master, at your service.
What
Wait.
kind of name is that? The 13th brother?
It is a name.
Well, time to go
whispered
find
through
the secret heart
time
garden. Yeah,
and
exactly.
across many lands, until it became my name. That is, I will tell you the story if you want to hear it.
We want to hear
course.
it.
There is still time.
Talks
until
pretty
the
slow.
dawn.
Let me see if there's a language settings, English, volume settings, speed. Is there a, there's text speed. Okay. Alright, tell
Well,
me.
come on then. Tell me. I'm a scholar of
Even
evil
if we skip
spirits and
through it,
demons
we'll
of
get the
world.
encyclopedia entry, right?
It is good to meet a sorceress that doesn't immediately hurl herbs and venomous phrases before engaging in the
this
more
guy's gonna
sophisticated
ramble.
art of conversation.
I'm not really interested.
Very well. So you're interested.
Not really.
A long time ago, I had 12 brothers.
Alright, we're in it
was
now.
the 13th brother. At that time, there was a war, and we were enlisted, you might say. I served under the strongest and most
More
capable
interested in card games.
commander.
Yeah, exactly.
He kept me alive, and so I became the last of my brothers, the 13th, and the only one remaining.
You were a
After all
human.
those years, fate has brought me here.
Yeah, I mean, fate brings everyone
Why
everywhere.
are you
That's-
here,
you believe
then?
in fate. Why are you here then? Okay, that was not a
Well,
long
what do you
story.
want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured it out?
No,
Perhaps
that's why I'm
I was
asking you.
wrong about
Why
you.
is everybody disappointed in me asking
Thought of
questions?
You to be a strong
Is that
witch,
taboo?
a master of
Can I not
wit,
ask questions?
deduction,
Come on.
Intellect, one endowed with knowledge that others do not possess.
I'm gonna get knowledge
I
that others
guess
don't
not.
possess if you answer my
The
questions.
windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
Okay, no cross? Miller's cursing. Lured by a sacrifice. Do we have anything about this? Windmills are rarer sights than water mills because it's harder to catch the wind than it is to harness running water. Windmills are built with a moving roof that operated with a special lever. The wind could be caught just so the wind blades would begin moving with optimal efficiency. The most effective kind of wind was not the strongest wind, but moderate. Before the revolution, blades were fitted with a special fabric. They were later fitted with plywood. Okay. This is a problem because we don't really know. Demon's presence, spontaneous. Windmill is possessed. Let's say the miller's cursing.
The miller's curses invoke the devil. This piques your interest.
The swearing of mortals is so unsophisticated, and I must admit, I do not like it. But I'm not here because of that.
Okay,
I
tell me
always
why
have
instead of
been
letting me
and
guess.
Always will be here.
A blood sacrifice
They
when the mill was
summoned me
built.
with a blood
How are we supposed to know
sacrifice
that, though?
When the mill was built, I'm bound to this place with my death in this world and my birth in the next.
So I think if we don't know the answer, just go for the most, like, cultic, spiritual...
Enough, feeble sorceress.
thing.
It is time to
And
meet
we'll be
your
right.
demise.
Because they're leaning really heavy
Bring
into the
you
lore here,
the
so.
dark realm of shadow.
And soon you will visit the fries of
Okay,
hell.
yeah, got it. We're gonna
There is
fight.
yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
You have to outmatch you at getting the last word, I suppose. You're gonna hit 10 damage, so we need to block. Well, okay, hold up. We cannot take any damage by doing this, and we can hit him for 4 even. He has 50 health. This is gonna be a long battle. Boss fight! Boss fight! How do you like that block there, buddy boy? Alright. We can ward, we can block, and we can... Let's do a waste 3, because that does 3 plus 2 plus 1, so that'll do 6 damage over time. We're gonna take some damage, though. Yeah. Okay, we will... heal? What is he gonna do? Attacks... Attack seal a random page. Oh, he's gonna seal that? Okay, so we can do kind of whatever we want here. We don't need to block. So let's buff up. Go for it. Oh, look at these buffs. Look at these buffs.
You are so arrogant. Do you really think you can defeat
Hey,
me?
I'm a first seal
My book
mage.
will help me.
This can't be.
Is that the black book? Okay, he's gonna hit for 10. So we need to block. We'll block 8. And then we'll waste 3 again, because that'll do 6 damage, so that's pretty good. And he hasn't blocked yet, but maybe. Oh wow, how do we have 13 block? Oh, we have something that's giving us block. We're gonna get 4 block at the end of this turn, so we only need to block for 6. And we'll heal. Okay, yeah, this is great. We'll take 1 damage, but we're healing a ton, and we're gonna get more stuff next round. It said it increased the number of orders that we draw. Okay, well, we'll ward. He's gonna shield next turn. So we'll ward for turns coming up, and we'll apply 2 waste 3s. Yeah, because that'll do a bunch of damage. And then we'll stop doing waste because it's gonna count down for 8 turns. We just don't need to anymore.
Book. It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now.
I just imagine him he really leans in and he's like, the book, it is a legendary artifact. And then he backs up and he's like, I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now. I just messed up my mic position. Oh well, it's all good. That's just what I had in mind, what he had. So he's gonna take 7 damage. He's blocking for 13, and he's gonna hit us for 10. Let's just block everything. Ha! Looking at your measly 13 block. Okay, he's gonna hit us for 10 again. Oh, this is sealed? Why can't I read this? They're all sealed? So, Killa Urazi. I'm gonna do 9 damage plus 6, so we don't even need to block. He's gonna take a lot of damage. Kapla. Are we gonna meet all the brothers as we go along? They all think the rest of them are dead, so... Okay, this page remains active for 3 turns and affects other pages. What is firm, though? I forgot what firm was already. Okay. Let's just do less.
The 13th
666 experience.
into a burst of black flame. It seems that the air has changed, and it is easier to breathe. Soon, the Chorts will return and resume their work. The Dark Promise is still upheld. However, it is uncertain when they will start asking for sacrifices again. In any case, this
Firm means
is
the
for
card
miller
plays
to
itself the next X turns. Yeah, but what did the card do? Like, I know it, like, does the repeating thing, but, like, what is the repeating thing that it does? All it said was firm 3. And I was like, what? That doesn't help me. I don't care that, I care less about it repeating X number of
and then
turns.
he disappeared.
A base
He
car,
won't be
oh, for
interfering with
upgrades and
work at the
fusions, that makes
windmill
sense.
anymore.
Well done, Basha. I didn't doubt for a minute that you'd take care of the demon. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seal. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon.
So we need to make allies with
The
7
second
powerful
one
demons.
is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
Seal of Asp.
The first seal was opened
Sorry
by
for the-
touch,
for the
and that was
plosive.
all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits.
Sometimes you just need evil
so
spirits.
we'll find the aspen
You guys know what I
demons.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
Okay, other
Can't we
seals.
open the others right away?
Just open them
I
all.
doubt
Summon
that,
7 powerful
but who
demons and just be
knows?
like, guys, open these
Look
seals. I'm
around
ready.
a bit and
I'm
maybe
ready.
you'll fortune upon the right chart.
Alright, let's
I
get
see.
to work.
Time to get to work then.
Although it didn't have a leave symbol, which is interesting. So, this is a mango chili margarita style
Shorts are
drink.
back.
I sent them to perform an arduous
In case that's what you're
task.
asking.
That's why they weren't around.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what
You
did you
gotta.
expect? You knew what you signed up for.
I really didn't, though.
Everything has a price, especially wishes.
Oh, sometimes you just need evil spirits.
If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people.
Nah, alcohol is an amazing thing. Not just like the get drunk kind of alcohol, but for cleansing and cleaning and just...
That's
you
the
get my
life
bad
of a
joke.
Khaldun for you.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
I've seen them before in your Pestir. Not often, though.
Now you will see them plenty.
Great.
You can observe our entire gubernia in your pistir. In the end, you decide what you do with those jorts of yours.
Okay, I'm not going to
God
curse
help
people
us.
unless they really deserve it. Because apparently they all count as sins. So we have 4 visitors. Let's look at Stare and Chorts. Now you have a number of Chorts yearning for mischief. Be careful, they torment their masters. Okay. Takes time for Chorts to do their job a day or more. Every location has a specific type of jog, hunger, strife, corruption, etc. And they have a performance. You can discover it by learning a specific skill. They perform better with their job of choice and worse with the ones they hate. In order for them to not torment you and steal your health, don't forget to give them jobs every morning. Okay. He's now a fiend. Defensive pages give -1. We just take damage. And -1 to pages inflicting damage. But we get sins for unleashing these on people. So it looks like if we send him out, then we won't get sins. We'll get 1 money and -1 time. So send a curse. Oh, +1 number of sins you receive. I don't want to receive sins, you know? I don't think it's worth it. We'll just deal with the debuffs. So
The moment I became a Khaldun, I saw the Uyest in a completely different light. There is no such
Kinda
place
sounds like
where
that
a
one guy
demon
from Avatar.
wouldn't hide. You just noticed your own charts are
Uncle
also
Iroh?
a giant pain.
yeah.
How did you come to be a Khaldun, Grandpa?
All right. Hopefully he'll give us a
Well,
story this
told
time.
you the other day about the demon stealing Timothy.
Right.
That's the reason for it.
Right.
Fighting the pointy-tailed. I heard once that shepherds are no worse. So I became a shepherd boy. Helped Prokopy, the holy fool. I shouldn't mention him at night. Knew his way around the forest, that one, and how to find lost cattle.
Great.
So I studied under him. Anyway, it's a long story. I'll tell you later how I received my knowledge.
I don't think he's ever going to tell us.
It's not like I got it from him anyway.
Why did you even tell
Had
us
to
about this
bust my
guy
butt.
that was good at finding
In any
cows?
case, see how I managed to teach you.
I didn't learn
Appreciate
anything.
that.
I didn't learn anything just now. Okay, who is Prokopy?
I do, Grandpa. What kind of man was he, that Prokopy?
Not a kind man at all, but
terrible.
of great knowledge.
Uh-huh.
Cursed a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Practically
not to.
earned a living that way. Nearly cursed me once.
You sure he
The
didn't?
shepherds really knowers?
What makes you think they aren't? Why don't you try finding all the cattle in the forest without a demon's help?
I mean, that-
One has
got a
to
point.
know how to ask the old man of the forest for help. And in case a demon steals a cow,
You
or
just fight the
something,
demon, easy. I just
you
fought the
have to be
13th
able
brother.
to get it back. You'll have to learn. What did you think? Shepherds lie on their backs all day.
That seems like a
You
hard job.
wish.
Risking your life to save your flock. Demons at the
Demons
windmill.
are the one turning the grindstones at the mill.
Well, the miller won't turn them, that's for sure.
You know, we can hook up the grindstones to the windmill.
Can't the wind spin them? Do you have to use demons everywhere? It's dangerous, and a sin to boot.
Well, what did you expect? It will soon be the 20th century. The demons might make it easier. If they can start making flour, who knows? Maybe we can teach them to reap, too. You've heard of steam engines? Huh? I think there's a steam chart inside, like the one you can find in a samovar.
Okay.
How did you manage your own chores?
Nothing to it, really. Just give them something to do. The only thing is they can't manage every task well. Their job is to wreak havoc. They don't like any other sort.
Oh boy, okay. Koldan receives not only the knowledge and power of a sorcerer, he also receives his familiars, imps known as Besochorts. To the uninitiated, they appear in many different forms. They can also appear in little human-like creatures with the body of a man, the head of a mouse, the arms of a frog. Familiars can be werewolves, cursed men, heretics, the unholy dead, or kikimoros. In the forest, a koldun can be aided by werewolves, and wedding guests have been transformed into bears. Werewolves can be distinguished from regular wolves by their eyes, which burn red. A koldun's imp familiars must always be occupied by work, or else they will cast curses on people or animals. This is why the koldun keep them busy, sends his familiars to make ropes out of sand, count the leaves of a tree, or empty the sea with a teaspoon. But we get sins if we send them out. I don't want sins. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Do we need anything from the black book? We have 17. I'd like to get back to minimum. So, let's look at Raba's defense 2. We don't need 2 of those. Ward 3 is great. Heal 1. Amplifies by 1 for every page of the same color. We have more black cards, though. Right? Actually, hold up. Let me see. White, white, black. White, black, white, black. Okay. Let's get rid of... Less 3 is good. Increases the number of orders in the book. Okay, this isn't very good. It only heals 1, and it increases our draw by 1, but we don't really need that. I thought it would increase the cards we could play by 1. Kula is good, especially if we have more black cards. Bless 2 and block 1. Block 1 isn't very helpful. Bless 3 is good. Waste 3 is amazing. And Kila is just a better version of Urazi. So... we're at the minimum number currently, so I think that's okay. We're good on items, and we're not going to pester people with shorts. So, let's see who we can help out. 4 visitors.
Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fedorovna,
Miller.
came to give my thanks. The spirits have stopped haunting us.
It was just one
Here's
big
what I
spirit.
promised.
Herbs and healing, Zegavars restore +1. That's good. That's better than +1.
The spirits, however, took the
Hang on,
money
I'm
I
gonna-
saved for
I'm
my
gonna equip it
grandson's
now.
books. Well, it is what it is.
No, that was me. I'm sorry. I wanted to see if it was a sin to steal, and apparently it is in this
Did you
universe.
study your black pages or not? I'm
I mean,
the
it
one
is
with
in the
achy
real
bones here.
universe.
Ah, damn knowers. All you can do is lance
Watch your
boils.
profanity.
I'm off to work.
Good riddance. Don't give yourself a hernia. Some people.
He just came over to complain. Oh, because that's the guy that we cursed. Whoops. My first sin.
Be well and live long.
Nikolai.
My godmother sends a jug
Oh,
of milk and
thank you.
sends her regards.
Kolya, is that you?
Hello, old Igor.
So, you're back.
Yeah, it's been at least a week.
You sure have grown tall. How tall are you?
4.4 centimeters.
12 vershoks?
2 meters.
Well,
That's pretty
what
tall,
brings
2
you
meters.
here?
I heard about your man, Vasilisa. It's hard to lose loved ones. I know.
Yep.
However, I'm here for another reason. I need your help. Yesterday evening, at a get-together, I made a bet with the lads. They dared me to enter Banya at night. I
Bathhouse
don't
at night.
believe all this supernatural stuff you see. When you go to war, you see things you know. I entered this old Banya, the abandoned one, by the river. It was around midnight. I opened the door and saw a sort of blue light, and it was quiet. I reached into the stove, you know, to take a stone. They wouldn't call me chicken if I showed them proof later.
Right.
Suddenly, a hairy paw grabbed my left hand. Here, look, it left a mark.
Okay. Little men. What are we reading here? We got something, but I don't know what. Okay.
That devil didn't let me go. All of a sudden, some female voice said, "Marry me."
Imagine
And
going to
was
take a
hot as
public
fire.
bath at night,
And then I
and
just
some
lost it.
crazy
And
lady
kept
spirit
on
is like,
asking.
"You will marry me."
And she still held on to me, wouldn't let go. So I told her I would. Then she let me go. I ran as fast as I could.
Sorry, man. You made a promise. Lights his pipe.
Damn this demonic power. You're a knower. Help me, would you?
Nikolai visited the Banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be?
Okay. Something's got to help us with this. Whoa. What just happened? No. Oh, yeah. We're going here. Okay. Do we see any of those here? I don't see any of those here. It's probably... I bet it's Rusalka. Okay. I'll go with you on that one.
The Banya is near a river.
Oh.
So that was a Rusalka.
No.
No, there's a separate master with its own banya, that's it. Or perhaps a mistress. That was a banyak.
A male spirit that inhabits a banya.
Lord Almighty.
I don't know how we would have known that. It's a bathhouse spirit. What did she look
so
like?
its hand was hairy. What else did you notice?
I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark. The hand was black and hairy.
What did you do with the stone?
Well, I took it with me. To prove to them I wasn't yellow.
But the
Didn't tell
Rusalka are
about
the
demon,
seductress
though.
demons? I wasn't
Dropped it
seducing
off at
him.
home
It
later.
asked him for marriage
I
and then
told
ran
my
away.
godmother, and she sent me here right away.
Ah, wise woman, your godmother.
I'll
All
help
right.
you.
I won't leave you to the wolves.
Vasilisa, take a closer look at the demon. This banyak may have an aspen seal on her.
A male spirit that inhabits a banya. But it's a female.
Go to the old banya tonight.
I am
both
so
of you.
confused.
Talk to the demon and find out why she wants to marry you.
I'm so
You,
confused.
Kolya, Use this balm on your left eye to see the demons. Don't forget the stone, Kola.
Okay.
I'll wait for
Had a
you
female
outside.
voice, big difference. But they kept saying she. I don't know. Okay, let's hear the last visitor. He's just chilling here now. Okay, let's talk to
Didn't
him.
think I'd be seeking help from nowheres. I've
Got it.
always depended only on myself, my
Yep.
military service. Well, it's quite a story. Maybe later.
Yeah, guest Rusalka, because it's like, you know, a female spirit. Oh, we can go in the basement now. Let's try
Hey,
that later.
Vasya, they say you're a knower now.
That's right,
This may
peasant
be of
woman.
interest to you then. The other day we were gathering berries by Kajil Lake.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I have brought you some.
Wow.
It's near Zapolsk. Anyway, we came across this clearing with holes everywhere.
The
horror.
horror. What's that
So
when
I
you're like
thought
afraid
you
of
might want
holes?
to go there.
Something
Who knows?
phobia?
Perhaps there are evil spirits.
Because of the holes?
Galbets, and his boss cellar. Old Igor says that's where the domovoi lives. I've never met one, but I once saw a black figure standing still in the corner of the house.
Huh. Well, I guess we'll set off. You now have the ability to take your companions on your travels. Interesting. Okay. Each helper has an ability you can use in battle. Presence or absence of certain helpers affects outcome of in-game events. Backhand. He can backhand for 5 damage. Gophers? Okay. The forest grove by our Ibiza. I guess we'll go there first. We have to go there. That's the only place we can go. Well, let's see what happens.
You notice a black silhouette on the road. It appears to be shrouded in fog, and is hard to distinguish in the soft lighting of the night. The air is filled with a strange song.
Let's
performed
not
by
listen to the
demon.
rest of the song.
You've
Let's
never
attack.
heard this melody before. A quick gesture, and the circle is drawn. You read a zagaver and break the
Yeah,
song.
I'm
of
not
the
listening to the rest of the demon song. That's just a bad idea. 23 health, and it's gonna summon more evil spirits. Oh no, okay. Gila means if we can do all black ones, then that's amazing. Yeah, and he's just gonna use his helper's ability. Beautiful. He's gonna do 5 damage. You have to click it though. Play a 4x game based on 4x game based on Slavic, Norwegian, Scandinavian lore. Quite a few of these names are starting to be familiar. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you're around. Otherwise, I'd be so confused. Okay, he's gonna hit for 5. He's gonna hit for 4, and they're both attacking me. Nice. And he's on cooldown. Great. We can bless, and then. So if we bless, then we attack. It'll attack for 6. And then we can ward at the beginning, but it would be better. Okay, hang on. We're doing this all wrong. I think we need to. We're blocking 4 and 2. That'll be 6. They're doing 9. Let's bless this one now because, yeah. We can take a little bit of damage. That's fine. Wait, why is it increased for 4? Oh, because it also increased. Okay. Okay. Got it. Affects other pages. So if we... Okay, hang on. Let's do... He's going to take a damage, so he has 6 health effectively. So if we attack him twice, then he'll die. And we are already blessed, but we'll do that to save us this one. Well versed, so +1 for each other white. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll block for 4, easy. We'll waste 3. He's still on cooldown. This guy better not summon more demons. Imagine they just keep summoning over. He jumped over the camera. Aw. Wish I would have seen it. Probably adorable. Okay, Kila Urazi. And we will... Should we ward 2? 6 and 5. Oh, we're done. Easy. It's like, hopefully our guy... Okay. Removes positive status. Don't really need that. Firm remains active for a turn, affects other pages. Okay, so firm is like the better well-versed. Increase defense for 3. Increases the number of keys in the book. Okay, we don't want that, so let's do piety. Okay, we gained a level. You're now in the skills section of the menu. Here you can unlock magic abilities. You can visit the section through the menu at any time. With each level, you increase your health and gain knowledge points, which are necessary to unlock new abilities. As you increase your level, more and more demons will join your swarm. That's a bummer. Some abilities unlock automatically at the moment of obtaining a certain level. So we're level 2. Okay. Number of active slots we could learn. Increases number of items that can be used per turn. I don't think that's cards though. Okay. Draw an additional order page each turn. Draw an additional key page. Page creation cost is reduced. That'll probably be better late game. Chorts bring more on job completion. You can send... Okay, we're not sending chorts out. You can send 1 chort on a meaningless job. That might be good. Specialties and types are visible. A meaningless job might mean that they don't get the sins. So that could be good because we get 1 less debuff. So, increases the orders in your Zagabar. Okay, auto learn at level 5. That's going to be amazing. This is level 1. Coldoon's trick allowing to change 1 card with a trump 1. I don't even know what that means. So, active slots for items is alright. I think probably we'll learn this one. So that we can send out a chore on a meaningless job. Meaningless job. And defensive pages, -4 health. I don't mind -4 max health. -1 to pages inflicting damage, though, is a bomber. So we'll send this guy out. Can we? Oh, maybe we can't yet. I don't think we can, because it's already past the end of the start of the day. So that's okay. All right. We'll just keep on going. Hopefully his cooldown resets at the start of combat. If it does, then it's better to use it every turn.
You notice a strange sight in the distance. A ball of snakes is rolling around the woodland road, scales glittering in the moonlight.
I'm gonna defend.
You remember one of the Zagavars that Yegor taught you. You whisper the words, and the snake ball falls
Fight
apart.
a snake.
It seems
Cats are
as
both
though
on the
one of the
recliner.
snakes is immune
Oh, I've never
to
seen that
sorcery,
either.
and it slithers
That's
right
so cute.
towards you.
So cute. Look at these. Look at these cats. Look at these cats. Oh, so cute. Okay. For each page you read, excluding gestures, you suffer 1 damage. Okay, it's only 1 damage, so it'll do 3 damage. So, we'll bless. We will ward. And... Firm 1, ward 3. Hang on. Increases block at the beginning of each round. Let's do piety, and let's do a block. So this one blesses 5, and then next turn... Oh, we're going to do so much damage. Actually, hold up. Let's not do that, because we'll have him attack next turn. I don't know if bless affects him too. We'll see. Okay. Ward. And then... Urazi. Increases the attack of each page, but waste is not an attack. That is, though. So this will do 14 damage plus his 5. 1 shot. Not a first turn kill, but it's a 1-turn kill. Amazing. Okay, removes positive status. The page amplifies by 1 for every other page. It's well versed. Remains active for 1 turn. Let's try to get as many black cards as we can. So, yeah. A crossroads, huh? We should draw a circle.
Near the old gravestones, you see a demon. His eyes are focused on the sky. It seems that he is in deep thought.
He merely sighs when he notices you?
When he notices you.
Oh, it's you. I remember you falling into hell.
Well, I'm glad I didn't just attack him. He seems nice.
What a talkative chort.
Well, what's so special about that? Me, I flew out of hell and decided to stay for... Help me find an answer to a question. And I'll reward you, witch.
Okay. Sure.
Well, sure. Ask away.
I'm searching for an answer. What are the 3 kinds of dates?
You go out on a date with your loved one.
Date with your loved one. Date, like, what day of the week it is, and date the fruit.
Well, that's one. What are the other 2?
What are the 3 dates? You have one with a loved one, and the second one is? There's an exotic fruit called a date.
Seems right. What is the 3rd one?
What are the 3 dates? You guessed one, the kind with a loved one.
Right?
And also the fruit. What's the 3rd one? A calendar date.
Oh, yeah.
It sure seems obvious now.
Oh, we got it.
So you are nowhere. Here you are. A
Wow,
treasure
200
for your
experience.
efforts. Well, I guess I have to get back to hell before
We got
they
it.
miss me.
The demon disappears into flames. You continue on your journey.
Gesture does not use words. Oh, you can just play this, and it's a black card, so that could be good. But also 2 to all enemies. Okay, well, gesture without having to use the thing. That sounds amazing. So let's do the traveling herbalist. A shop, our first shop. Get ready for a tutorial, everybody. Okay, there's the herbalist.
What? Want some pranics? I've sold everything already. Oh, you want some herbs? Well, take a look then.
Will do. Let's see what you got. Whoa, look at all the herbs. Okay, we're not going to go through all these. But, you know, herbs exist. What's this one? Decreases attack. Oh, removes a status curse. And the curse decreases attack. Interesting. Well, that's a thing. We'll move on. If we need herbs, it seems strong. Yeah. It does seem strong.
Like a gloomy skeleton of an unknown beast, the old remains of a burnt house stand before you. All the logs are charred black. Some of them have collapsed and are covered with moss. Only the white stove
Hinted
gleams
Grail
in the
vibes?
moonlight,
I haven't heard of it.
still intact, even after the fire. You walk around the house. The inside is dark, with logs poking out like the rotten teeth
I ain't afraid of
a
no
dead
demon.
man. You see a shaggy
Avalon
silhouette of a
Mythos,
demon
Mythos deck builder.
inside. It's hard to tell who used to live in this izba. You step inside, and you seem
it's
to
shaggy.
sense the smell of burnt wood. Stars
Okay,
and
last
pine
time we read a,
branches are visible
prayer,
above
the demons
instead of a
poofed,
roof.
and we got nothing.
Suddenly,
Let's call out to the
you
demon.
notice a shaggy figure. As soon as you make a move towards the mysterious figure,
Are you kidding
it
me?
disappears. A ball of baked clay
Okay, at least we got something
lies
this
where
time.
the black spirit once was. You take it with you.
Applies 5 block on the first turn. That's better than this one that applies 3 block on the first turn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and we can't walk around, right? So we'll mosey. We'll mosey. This is a big town looking thing.
You see a friendly flame burning in the distance. You come closer, and soon you are standing in front of a lonely
What a
church.
nice looking church.
Inside it is warm and cozy. It smells of incense and old wooden sculptures. Soon you hear a calm voice.
I have a feeling that you've had a hard time getting to our church. A real hard time.
No, not so bad. Read a prayer.
You read a prayer and rest in it.
Oh, health restored. Let's go. Alright. Bye. Increase the attack of each page for 5. Okay, these are items. Imperishable. Waste restores health instead of dealing damage. Okay. Herbs and healing restore plus 10. That's got to be a... Oh, these are herbs. This is an item we can equip. Oh, baby. Okay. Healing words plus 10? That seems busted. Some kept their bride's ribbon in a prayer book. Some gifted it to their friends. Strengthen status prayer plus 1. Prayer increases bless on the turn start by 1. Okay. Grant 1 reinforce ward. Ward increases for 1 each time that health is lost. That's good. Reduces your torment from chorts by 1. That's good too. If we can send one chort out on a meaningless quest, and we can reduce the torment by 1, that's got to be pretty good. Okay, we might come back to the Abbey. We can go back to him, right? Yeah. Okay, this is the ravine with all the holes in it or something, I think.
You approach the open rift. Dried bushes are sticking out of its walls like the rotten teeth of a dead man. You carefully look down. Suddenly, the forest around you is lit by a strange red light. As you look up, you see a fiery ball zigzagging through the sky.
Oh, defensive
Your
spell
words
for
are
sure.
lost among the tree branches. The fiery ball flies away, and everything is silent again.
Should have said a prayer. Okay. Bridge to the Banyas. That's the bathhouse, so... Banyas?
There's a rotting
Bathhouse,
bridge
bathroom,
over a small river,
Baños?
a tributary of the Kolva. In the moonlight, you discern a strange silhouette on the other side of the bank.
Let's just go straight for
You
it.
take several steps towards the silhouette, but it disappears in the morning mist. A chill runs down your spine.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go straight for the demons. Alright, let's see what's here. The riverbed.
Night travels are not the most convenient ones. In the darkness, you can stumble upon any kind of evil spirits. This is precisely what happens now. You step into a silent meadow where a demon is drinking tea. You drink the tea in silence.
We'll drink tea with the demon.
With the demon's glowing eyes fixed upon
We just straight drank the tea.
You feel uneasy and
I was
try
gonna
to
let go
finish the drink
sit,
as
but I
soon
wasn't gonna
as
drink
possible.
anything. Great.
Suddenly, you feel a
Great.
metallic taste in your mouth.
We drank blood. That's fine. It's fine. We just lost a little bit of health, but we have so much health that whatever, doesn't even matter.
Dark pine branches move to the
It's just
sides.
like Spooky's Jump Scare
You
Mansion.
see a meadow,
The metallic
strewn with
red
old,
wine taste thing.
overgrown pits. You come closer and look into one of them. The green of the meadow drops into the open maw of the pit, from which you sense the cold of the grave. God knows who dug them up.
Oh, they're graves.
And why. You start to inspect the pits one by one. You take one careless step and tumble down.
Nice.
Luckily, the pit is not that deep.
We're pretty clumsy.
And you climb out with ease.
It's
You
really clumsy.
frequently look around. You feel as if someone is watching you. You almost decide to give up finding anything in these mysterious pits when you notice an old grave at the bottom of one of them.
Oh, those are big pits. They're not like people are grave robbing.
A grim pit is filled with a damp stench. You see an old cross covered with a rotten towel. Near the grave, there is a small pot with an offering to the dead.
Let's inspect.
The old cross is covered with moss, and mushrooms grow at its foot. You feel uncomfortable near the grave of the unclean dead.
What was that encyclopedia entry that we just got? A golbets is a gravestone shaped like an izba, a traditional Russian countryside dwelling. In ancient times, the dead were buried in a small house without any windows. This is why coffins are referred to in some northern dialects of Russian as houses or houses for the dead. In northern Russia, a gravestone in the shape of a cross, sometimes topped with a schematic roof, was called a golbets. The roof helped to protect the cross from rain. In southern regions of the Russian Empire, a pseudo-roof was set atop ritual crosses or atop crosses that were placed near crossroads. On the day of Pentecost, the souls of stillborns, infants who died before baptism, and those who died of natural deaths were believed to appear atop of these crosses. Interesting. Okay. We already inspected it, right?
The old cross is covered with moss.
We're not going to take the offering to the dead. That's just disrespectful, so we'll set off for the farm. Oh, we already went to the farm? It had a check mark.
You hear a familiar voice.
No,
Young folk are having an evening gathering, although it's not the best season for it.
Hi, Vasya!
Get closer.
I know you have no time, but sing at least one song with us, for old time's sake!
Oh, it's my friends.
All right, but just one.
You sit by a house.
New
and
song, health
dissolve
restored.
in a deep song.
It's pretty. So relaxing. If I could have this as a moving background, this would be great. All right. That was nice. All right, let's wrap this thing up, shall we? Maybe it'll just keep going forever. Oh no, we stopped. All right, how you doing, Nikolay?
Here at last, and all these demons in these parts. I had never thought.
Evil spirits have always been here, but you won't be able to see them without me.
Well, he has
These
that
chords
salve on
harm
his
people,
eyes.
but nobody can even see them.
Enemies here as well. No place is safe these days, I guess. I've been thinking, why did the spirit attack me? Someone must have been there before me.
Well, first of all, it was nighttime, and evil is strongest at night.
Are her eyes different colors? I think one's brown and one's green.
Why did the evil spirit attack Nikolai?
No cross sign because he didn't believe in evil spirits.
You didn't cross yourself. An easy target.
Come on.
So that's it. Seems like you can go wrong with a cross.
I was wrong.
The
What
money
was,
has
what
sunk
was
a
even
little.
the other
That's why
option?
it got stuck, I think. You're a strong fellow. You open it.
I can do that, sure. But could you put Zagor or something on me so no one grabs me?
Let's look around
Wait
first.
here. I'll look around first.
Come on.
The small barrel once held water.
Uh-huh. Okay, there are other places. There's an herb. Replenish 6. That's nice. And a
The
kolva.
river is not very wide here.
Okay. If we go around the back, can't go around the back. If we go this way, can't go this way. If we go this way, there's something over there. We're stuck. I was like, help. Alright, and the old door. Oh.
Here it is. The old Banya. The things it saw during its lifetime.
Okay, it was an important feature of a state. People washed themselves in their clothes, as well as cured themselves, gave birth, made divinations, and conjured. The Banya brought health, but it was both clean and unclean. Childbirth left filth of original sin, which had to be washed away and cleansed with holy water. Young people often organized Yuletide gatherings and games in the Banya and sometimes formed couples. If during the often cruel Yuletide games, none of the men stood up for a girl, she was considered to be almost the same as an old maid in premarital hierarchy. Okay. There's a lot of old lore things you wouldn't know normally. Yeah, but it's like the game didn't tell us that before. It was like, you just gotta know it, so...
Well, is it time?
It's time, let's
All right. I know just the thing. Stand still.
go. Ooga booga, you're safe from harm. Okay. Always check the candle first. Let's talk to Nikolay now that we're inside.
Let me, kind Bannock, pay a visit to your home. Repeat after me, Kolya.
Let me host Bannik.
Now, let's think of what to do with this bride of yours. She's been waiting for us, I suppose. That blue light has been shining here, right until we came in.
Games should give her hints and such.
Let's
Yeah, and
summon
we've
her
been reading
and ask
the
some
encyclopedia things. So it's not like they're sitting around in a thing that they gave us.
All right.
And we found 2 of 2 encyclopedia entries for that, too.
First, let us prepare.
I don't know. Okay, draw the circle.
I'll draw
Always
a circle
draw the circle.
to be safe. I don't think your bride is evil, though.
Better safe than sorry, Vasya.
Stoke the fire.
In order for the Bannock to know we're here, let's heat up the stove.
Yep.
And that stone that you took, put it back.
Yep.
It's better if you do it. I sort of forgot how when serving in the army.
You forgot how to put a stone back?
Really? Very well.
Don't know about that.
After that, we'll step into the circle. I'll read a special spell, and just like that, she should appear.
Just like that.
Vasya, you are a knower, no doubt about it.
I like that, like, knowers were spellcasters. Because they're like, if people know things, they must be a witch. Crazy. All right,
Well,
that's it.
let's get to work.
Okay, let me check the shelf first. And then I'm going to go see
All
what
the
this is.
shelves have rotted through.
Okay, well, let's make a circle. But these boards are uneven. There's breaks in the circle where the boards change over. Okay, let's stoke the furnace. Then I'll recite a spell.
Well, is it time?
It's time.
Yes, it is, Kolya. As soon as I start reading, the demon will appear.
Mm-hmm. Are you scared?
You look a bit clammy. Is it that hot in here for you? If you step out of the circle, she'll strangle you.
Right. Are you scared? Because don't step out of the circle or she'll strangle you.
All right, I get it. I'll stand.
Here we go.
It's just normal
Bannock,
everyday
my
demon
hostess,
summoning.
Let us wash in steam.
Wait. Don't run.
The dramatic music.
Hear me out.
The dramatic music. And then she just stands up. She's like, hi.
Jesus and his troops.
Don't move.
I don't know that Jesus had troops. He had disciples.
Let me talk with this Bannock.
Wait. I'm not a demon. I'm an ordinary girl.
I don't think so.
An ordinary girl, you say? Bannock says that she's but an ordinary girl. Is it a demonic trick?
She's
What is she
probably a
then?
changeling. The dramatic music, the creepy entrance, and then the cute wave. Yeah.
If you're not a demon, you must be a changeling.
Okay. We haven't read about changelings anywhere in the entire game, so you really do need to know about the lore. So if we're not sure, it's better to get a hint than to try to guess. Except in this case, because I had a feeling.
Yes, yes. You're truly a knower. Well, it is as I said. I've been living in the world of demons for a long, long time. 18 years. I've grown to resemble them. I was still a child and came to wash with my mother. I did something wrong. I can't remember what. But my mother said, "Devil take you." And so, an Abdericha took me.
Dude, imagine it can skin a human alive. The name literally means female skinner.
Help me, Vasilisa. You're my only hope.
Man, you had to be so careful in this world. Like, imagine you're frustrated with your child because your child's splashing strangers in the bath and you're like, ugh, devil take you. And then a female skinning demon shows up from under the bench on the side of the bathhouse and takes your child away to the demon world. And you're just like, well, all right, you live and you learn. Won't do that again. But your kid's gone. What? Okay, 18 years.
Where have you been all this time?
We wandered the banyas. I got sent where the stove was hot.
Yeah.
Such was my life.
Spooky and scary
Now
indeed.
we live in this old one.
Do you know anything about aspen demons?
No, I don't. But I can ask the Abdiricha.
Please do.
How do we bring you back?
To escape her, I need to get closer to the mortal world.
Well, you're in it.
Bring me a good belt and a cross, the kind that's worn on the skin, and find me a name. Then the Abdiricha will have to marry me to someone.
Okay.
You, young
Hey,
fella,
Nikolay.
don't you let me down.
You ready for
Only
a wife?
you can do it.
I will help. I promise you my word.
Yes, he is.
What kind of cross do you need?
Just any cross won't do.
Good.
I've been living with evil spirits.
It's gotta be
for
like a
too
big
long.
old blingy diamond encrusted gold cross. At least 4
I
pounds.
need one that's been worn by a demon.
Oh.
Well, that's a puzzle. Where can we find a God-fearing chart?
Oh, I don't know. Your friend is a knower. You'll think of something.
Okay.
Where can we find the belt?
I need a
he's got a
special
belt.
as well.
33% of the chorts I know are cats.
It has to be woven by a skilled witch.
Okay.
We can give you the name right away.
No, that won't do.
How about Susan?
The name has to be one from Sviatsi and given by a priest.
Okay. Consulted to name a child. Containing the names of saints in accordance with calendar
we'll help
days.
You. It's wrong to abandon a Christian soul.
So like the Christian version
Besides,
of
you already have a groom.
astrology? Like with
course
the
we'll
star
help.
signs? The day you're born
Thank
assigns you a
you.
star sign. The day you're born, you're
Bring
like,
me a
oh,
cross worn by a demon, a name, and a belt crafted by a witch.
okay, what day were you born? We gotta look this up. So you're not joking. In Thea 2, the Forex game, a bunch of the different house demons are just cats with an extra tail, 3 eyes, or something else.
I think I hear the roosters.
That was a rooster.
I need to go. Come back again with the gifts. I'll be waiting until we see you again.
The demon crawls back under the bench and disappears into black flame. You return to old Yegor's house and think about what to do next.
Okay, the Banya, it's not a simple place. First, there's the master of the Banya, whom you can call Bargain, but there are other wonders as well. One time a soldier came to the village. Thought it was time he started a family, but all his peers were already married, so there were just widows and young girls left unmarried. Former soldier started to do all sorts of strange things to show off his strength. One time he lifted a house with his bare hands and threw his cap underneath. He lifted a house? Okay. Another time he cleaved a pile of wood with one strike, so the villagers said to him, "Go and fetch a stone from the Banya where no one dares to go, and where a light burns at night. We'll know that you're not afraid of anything, but you must go at midnight." Made a deal. It was frightening to go at midnight, but he went anyway, and there was indeed a light burning. Okay, the mistress, an Obdarika, is the mistress of a Banya. She can be the wife of a Bannock. Usually behaves the same way as he does, punishing those who visit the Banya at the wrong time. It's believed that an Obdarika uses her claws to skin such people. This is the origin of her name. The she-skinner. Her parents can vary. She can appear as human or as a child. Most often, however, she appears as a woman with long hair, large teeth, and big eyes with claws and horns. She was often depicted as a cat with big eyes, or as an inanimate object. Oh, we can play the song again. Oh, I'm glad we found the song then. That's pretty great. Okay, I'm tired of seeing all these things, you know? Okay. And we still can't send this guy out. Alright, that's fine. Go back home. We'll do one more day, because I want to see if we can wrap this up, maybe. Gotta go find all this stuff.
But she needs a cross that was worn by a demon, a human name, and an enchanted belt. Then she hid under the bench.
What a job you have. Worse than fighting the Turks.
Does everyone in Europe fight the
This
Turks at
is
some
our
point?
destiny. A changeling, that pride of yours.
What's a changeling?
The Bath spirit must
He
have
doesn't
switched
learn
her
very
at
well from
birth, I imagine.
context, did he?
Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the aspen seal?
We'll help the
What
changeling.
demon is necessary for the book to open the aspen seal? said Abdiriha switched the girl with an aspen log.
Mm-hmm.
A log is a demon itself.
Uh-huh.
Well done.
Well, then all
Asha.
those would have been right.
My teachings weren't for naught.
Okay, you didn't teach me that, though.
The
I understand.
changeling from the ethereal world. These infants don't grow up, as you know. The question is, should we waste our time on the bride's requests if we ourselves can find this changeling?
We can't abandon a Christian soul to evil spirits.
If I were you, I'd think whether I should take a demon for a wife.
Only a devil will marry a soldier like me.
We haven't heard of such a child up until now. This means that the parents keep it secret.
Right.
The parents are
The
raising a
demon
log
might
as a
have
daughter.
gobbled up her parents. Without that demon bride, we won't find it.
You'll help me then?
We will. But what should we start with? Huh? What was it she asked for?
Cross.
Cross worn by a demon. Is such a thing possible?
Everything is possible, Vasilisa.
In the
if you think about it.
multiverse. Oh, wait.
I heard that an Ikotnitsa appeared in Yenidor recently.
Man possessed by a demon called an Ikota. So an Ikotsnitsa is... Got it. They have strange abilities, and it's a village.
Go there and take her cross.
Maybe the demons are always...
Let's look into the other requests first.
Name?
Name out of the Svyatse.
Well, that's simple. Go to the priest and he'll give you a name from the Svyatse, if you can convince him to. That is,
Let's look into the other requests
That seems
first.
the easiest.
An enchanted belt woven by a witch.
this is not as simple as it seems. You are a knower, yes, but not powerful enough to weave a belt like that. It also takes a lot of time. I know this witch, Kapitalina Ivanovna. People call her the spinner. But she's not an easy woman to deal with. We'd better go together.
Let's go with...
Let's look into the other requests
Let's go with
first.
the name first.
Well, that's simple.
Start with
First,
the name.
I would like to get a name for the girl.
Well, go to Vilgurt. You'll find a priest.
It's decided then.
Okay. Pester with Chorts. I'm going to do a meaningless job for this guy that makes less damage for us. Can I send it? How do I send him? Is there... I don't know how to send him. I know for a fact they're not always she, her, but I know they don't conform to gender norms. In Thea 2, there's a demon called Dora who has a feminine voice, but is he, him. Pester with Chorts, because it's like there's the exclamation point is up here, so there's something I'm missing. So, what? Maybe I don't have... Okay, hold up. Maybe I don't have what it takes to do the meaningless job. +2, +3. Oh, send. Wait, has that send button always been there? Hopefully I won't get 3 sin when he comes back. Because he's just weaving a rope, so that should be okay. Okay, let's... We can talk to the visitors for the side quests.
Thank you for your help.
I did,
with the
yeah.
Banya.
Welcome.
Don't thank me yet. We still need to free the girl.
True.
It's just that I wouldn't be able to go at all if it weren't for you. Here, I want to give you this. Here,
A pipe?
take it.
Oh. Gain 1 eloquence black on battle start.
What's that? A deck of playing cards or something?
Sure is. Been saving them for some time. They are antique, but first class. I'll teach you to play if you wish.
They say the devil himself is not averse to a good game of Durak.
We'll play cards. This is amazing. This is just like The Witcher, but better. I haven't played The Witcher very much. Is this going to be poker? Welcome to your first game of Durak. The goal is to use up all your cards. The last person left with cards in their hands is the loser, the fool or durak. Players take turns attacking the player next to them with one or more cards. Attack Nikolai with this 6 of hearts. You got it. Nikolai beat your card with the king. Press end turn button to proceed with the game. At the end of each round, the players take turns drawing new cards until they have 6 in their hand. It starts with the first attacker this round. Okay, Nikolai attacked you with his 8 of clubs. To defend from this card, put it in the discard pile. You need to play a card of the same suit, but 1 higher in rank. Beat the 8 of clubs with your 9 of clubs. But he beat my 6 of hearts with a king of hearts, so... Excellent, it's your turn again. Start with the next attack. Play the 7 of diamonds. Although Nikolai beat your card with the 10 of diamonds, you may launch a new attack with the card of the rank that has already been played. For instance, you can now attack with a 10 or another 7. So if we play the 10, he might not have a higher card, but then we don't have the 10. But we also have the 9, so we'll play the 10. He takes. So we can also play the 7? Oh, so he has a lot. He gave up and took the cards, for he has nothing to beat them with. This turn is yours. Before letting you play on your own, we have to discuss trump cards. Note the trump card. The trump suit is stronger than the other suits and can beat all the other cards, even those of a different suit, and even those that are higher in rank. For instance, a trump 10 will even beat a king. You guys tracking? You tracking? Since the cards of the trump suit are stronger, you should decide whether you use them at your first convenience or save them for a crucial point. By the way, the player who has the lowest ranked trump card of his hand goes first. But how would you know? You'd have to reveal that. So the trump is spades. So let's just start with an ace. What are you going to do? He trumped it. Alright. Is this... What is this? An ace. You can play 2. Oh, because it's already been played. Got it. Okay, well, we're going to trump it. Trump it. Okay. He has 6 cards still, so we're back at the start. Let me do a diamond. I'll have to trump it. Now I can play a 7. So he takes them all. Okay. But I don't really... Okay. We might as well start with the high card, because he'll have to trump. And then I don't have anything. 7. I can play the 8, and I can play... an 8. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I meant to play the 9 and then an 8, but that's fine. My turn. Okay, an ace. We have a king of trump. Okay, so we have to... We can't beat them both, so we're going to have to take the cards. So we might as well not reveal that we have the king of trump available. We could beat that with the regular king. Interesting, we couldn't have played our king, though, even though it was a card that was played. But we'll start with the king of diamonds. I don't know why I can't play the king of hearts. Let's start with maybe a low card. Okay. An 8 we can beat with a 9. And then we could play our 9, right? No. We can't play our 9, even though we've played a 9. Oh, now the deck is gone, so now we're playing out the rest of our hand. So we have 3 trump cards. We have king of spades and a king of spades. Maybe this is a B? I don't know. Now we can play our king. And I have the ace of trump, so he's going to take it. So now he has a really high trump card. So he'll play it. And then I can play this one. And then I'm going to win, because I have the ace of trump. Okay. Hey! I don't... there were definitely rules missing or something. But that's fine.
What was that with the stove? As if I'd believe that you forgot how to kindle it. And then you got a bit too scared when the demon girl grabbed you with the fire.
It is as you say, Vaisa. It's not about the stove. I don't know what's wrong with me. there was this one incident. Since then, I'm not myself when I see any fire. I'm scared of it something awful. That's exactly the reason why the lads dared me to go to the Banya. They heard the rumors and wanted to have a bit of fun at my expense. Only I'm not one to give up so easily.
But why? What's wrong with fire?
Oh, it's a long story.
That means you're not going to tell me. Okay.
So how did you end up a soldier?
Well, they took me as a recruit. You were just a kid then and don't remember much about it, I gather. Old Yegor just took you in after your parents.
Well, when you went into the service, was it by your own choice?
Aye, by choice. To be honest, some other lad drew the lot, but we have a large family, and I'm a hot-headed guy.
Right, and a fine one.
Ha, quite right. It was my decision. I made my way to my field regiment, and they sent us to fight the Turks.
Did they give you your cross there?
Aye, that's a different story. I'll tell it
his
later.
medal. Okay.
Do you plan to marry that girl or not?
Let's help her first, won't we? She must be a strong girl to pull through that sort of thing. Maybe God sent her.
A demon? Sent by God?
Well, she said she was a changeling, didn't she? The girls of my age are all married. Who would marry an old soldier anyway? Only a demon.
Interesting logic.
About the fire. Would it take very long to tell the story?
Maybe not that long. Anyway, don't be such a bath
Don't be
broom.
such a bath broom.
I'll tell you some
I'm gonna start saying that.
Don't you have anything else to do?
Quit being such a bath broom. I don't even know what that is. Okay, play card. Okay, I didn't mean to just play. I just wanted the exclamation point to go away. Oh, there's 3 of us now. I don't know how this is gonna work with 3. Seems you're playing a dangerous opponent. You sense that your opponent has mastered the art of witching Durak. Means your opponent will be able to transform his regular cards into trump cards at the worst possible moment. Be careful. This was what that thing was. So he's good at cheating. Okay, we attack him first. And the trump is hearts. So let's not play our hearts immediately. Let's play a master card. He's just going to take it. Oh, that might be a good play at the start. Are they attacking me? Is he attacking me back? I don't know what's going on. Okay. We can play... We don't want to play our hearts. We can play a diamond there. We can... Okay. We could play this thing there. And this thing there. And this there. Ah. We'll keep our high cards, though, until the deck runs out. Okay, now we're attacking old Igor again. Is Nikolai even playing? What's happening? I don't know what this guy's doing. But we could play our 8. Not that good, so... Okay. An ace of diamonds. Okay, Nikolai trumped it. And then... the king is not higher than the ace. I don't know how to play this game. I don't know what these cards are. But we can play a king. Nikolai's gonna take it. Well, no point in reducing our hand size until this is done. Okay. So now the deck is over. Oh, but he's close to win. Why did I take it? Why didn't he draw it? Okay, we can play hearts is trump, so let's do a 10. Why are you helping him now? He's gonna have to play one of these, right? Nikolai, why are you taking the cards? I have no idea how this game runs. It's my turn though, so we're gonna start with this, with the ace. He's gonna have the trump. He just replaced a card with a trump. What? What? Why can't I play an ace or a 7? It gave me the option to play an ace or a 7, and then it took that option away. Oh, there are some cards. I don't know how to do this. but all my cards are trump cards. So it just doesn't matter. And I won even though I wasn't the first person to run out of cards. I don't know how this game works. I'm gonna not play that anymore.
Greetings to you, mistress of the house.
Hi, demon.
I was flying back from Igor's job when I noticed something. Some bandits jumped a Khaldun near the crossroads.
Yeah, and this sounds French.
He drove a cart. Perhaps there is something useful for you there.
It kind of sounds like a Russian guy doing a French accent.
Maybe.
Okay, there's a cart. Okay, we can set off. We don't need to do anything. So let's go to old Igor's house. Yegor's house. Old Yegor's house. There we go. That's the pronunciation. I was like trying to come up with it in my head. Instant battle. Okay, they're doing 7, but we've defended 5. Okay, we can gesture. This guy's not doing as much damage, but maybe we'll just take him out first. That's what? 5 damage? Oh, you know what? Let's do this. So we're doing 11 damage to him. I guess we'll overdo it. Oh, wait. That's fine. I think we'll probably take it out. Yeah. Oh, I should have had this guy switch targets. Oh well, it's okay. Okay, I have 3 extra right now, so if I do attacks... How much are we doing? 12 damage to that guy? He's only doing 4 though, so that's fine. Firm 1 remains for 1 turn and affects other pages. So we have +2. So we're doing, this one's doing 4 damage. Now it's doing 5. Okay, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Fierce 2 amplifies by 2 after each use of the page with the same name. If we stack a ton of these, imagine. All right, Gria. A peddler's a traveling merchant. We can occasionally find an enchanted item. You heard claw deck? I know. That's what I was thinking too. That's a Slay the Spire deck.
Drink it. Buy a potion. You'll be as healthy as a boar. Demons fleeing from your roar.
Well, how am I going to turn that down? Oh, we can sell stuff. Okay. Oh, gain 1 eloquence. Increase the... Okay. We got to equip that. So, and some of this stuff is equipped, but let's see. Increases well-versed effect for 3. Okay, I don't want to buy any temporary things. Enemy attacks deal -1. Could be okay. You can use 1 more herb. Replenishes 1 health at the start of the battle. Whoa. Resistance to spell disease and resistance to paralysis. There's been a lot about paralysis lately. Your first always has a lock page. Okay. It's worth 100. What's the expensive stuff? Gain 2 piety on battle start. That's okay. Gain 2 vampiricism on battle start. Heals 2 and the enemy loses health. And plus 12 health. Wow. Silver ring. Gain 1 eloquence. Increases well-versed effect for 1. And I think that's what this does, right? Just for black cards. So. Oh, we can't even... Can we not sell this? I don't know why it doesn't have this little logo at the bottom. Maybe that means it's equipped. Increases damage on each page for 2. Gain 2 poison. Why would you want to poison yourself? That's terrible. Gain 2 ethereal on battle start. Attacks miss this creature. And deals 5 damage each turn. Gain 5 waste. Oh, interesting. So you end it quickly. Defense pages give 1 more. Strengthen status of prayer. Strengthens ward. Okay, these are some good items. So I'm going to not buy any now, because we just got to save up money for it. But I will swap this out for max health. Yeah, I think that's a good decision. And then I changed the deck, but I don't think it matters that much currently, so we'll head out.
You stumble upon a strange clearing. The trees are fallen, as if hit by a hurricane. Or perhaps the master of the forest walked this path. What's strange is that in the middle of the clearing, a single tree stands undamaged. You come closer and realize that the tree was saved by the prikrish herb that grows among its roots. You bow to the plant and cut it down. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
That was it. There was just an herb there. Okay, we'll go to the crossroads. They have a bad reputation, but that's okay. We're a witch. We don't have the best reputation.
Near the covered crosses, you notice a jug of milk and a loaf of bread. It would seem that someone still visits these old graves. With sadness, you wonder if dead men need any treats.
Let's make an offering.
You leave some coins and rest a bit before continuing on your journey.
Health restored. Our full health has been restored. Double belief. Even after the adoption of Russian Christianity, some aspects of paganism remain. To a certain extent, there was an exchange of supreme pagan deities for Christian ones, with the inferior ones becoming evil spirits. The concept is best characterized by the notion of double belief, an everyday mingling of one's religious beliefs in a worldview that includes elements of 2 religions. Double belief is a sort of doublethink, incertitude or tenuous indecisiveness about both religions. People believe in both Christian dogmas and esoteric teachings. Russians observe the holidays of Maslenitsa and Ivan Kupala, both of which have pagan origins. Okay. I think it was worth it. We got to learn a little more about the culture and the lore. Or, 2 rules.
A cart has gone off the road.
This is the cart.
No one seems to be around. Neither its owner nor the horses. The cart itself is empty except for 1 jewelry box, obviously left behind by the owners. Its lid is slightly ajar. Glass shards of various colors gleam inside, reflecting the moonlight.
One shouldn't disturb the chores. We'll take it.
You carefully pick the item up and get ready to go on your way.
Oh, he peeked the mic a little bit there. Your first server always has Glass Demons page. Okay. What is Glass Demon? Oh, 3 to all enemies. So, the first spell always has that. I don't know if that's a good thing. But, I mean, good to know that was there. We wouldn't have known about this probably if we didn't talk to the people at the house. So, it's good to know. Always talk to the people before you set out. Do all the things you can that don't progress the story.
You hear 2 demons arguing furiously. Their shouts make the treetops sway. It seems that they are arguing over a fish they caught in some peasant's fish trap. When you take a good look, you realize
that a
human
I don't know, but we can find out.
Is in the trap, shrunken in horror.
That's true. Let me take out the healing one and try the Glass Demons one for now. Let's play cards.
The soul has plenty of time to escape the trap, while you and the Chorts are busy agreeing on the bets.
Yeah, just save the soul. Boom. This is a works-based kind of sin system, then we'd have got ourselves some good karma there. But I don't know what the sin system is in this game, so... Well... I might as well... Okay, I guess... Diamonds is the trump. That guy's gonna take. So, we don't need to do that, because he's taking it. Let's just start it off... Well, I want to keep that king for the end, so let's start off low. See what happens. Okay, good turn. Good turn. Bad turn. Wait, I have a 10. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, they're attacking each other, so I don't have to do anything. Now I'm being attacked. That's it. Okay. I have a 9. I have a 10. Oh, he just used the trump card. He converted to a trump card and then took the cards, even though they weren't particularly high. Okay, so we can do king there. We can do ace there. And we can do... Well, these are both... Okay, I guess that's fine. I would have saved this had I known it would play there instead of same. I don't know how there are 2 king of diamonds, though, to be honest. I'm going to play a low regular card. And then I want to draw one. Hopefully I get that one. Yeah, the ace of trump. Now I can play an ace. Wow. Wow. Did I save the ace of trump or try to go out now? Because he'll have to take him. He'll have to take him if I play that. And now he has tons of cards. Now I can use them, but okay, we'll try the 6 of diamonds. I don't know how this game works, so... He has to take them. Now I'm being attacked, though, and I just have to... But I only take 1 card. That seems really broken. I guess they could have piled the 9s on. Okay. So now I have 2 high cards. I'm just spamming these. Because if I can play them, boom, before they finish thinking, then I'm going to win. Okay, so he just gave me the top trump card. He's going to take it, which means now it's my turn. But I could play this. The only way he can beat it is with a T. Oh, he beat it with a diamond trump. Wait, why couldn't I play it? He's attacking me. Why could... Man, I have no idea how this works. How was that a victory? Ugh, I said I wouldn't play cards anymore. Apparently I won. Okay. Okay. Attack all enemies, remove negative status, heal 2. Let's go with the black card. Oh boy, I don't know how that game works at all. I don't know how I won. I don't know how to win. I tried to have a strategy. It didn't work at all.
On a small river near Vilgert, 2 cart drivers argue over who should have way first. They are arguing fiercely, not realizing that each has a demon over the left shoulder. It's the demon's job to bring discord and serve as a prompter of sorts.
Well, we'll just attack the demons.
Casually draw a circle while the demons are making fun of the peasants.
Oh, that's a big chonky demon. Wow. Okay, so I have increased the well-versed of black pages for 1. And I'm gonna be playing 3 to all enemies, so... We'll play the gesture. Let's see, we should go for the weaker one first, right? And then firm and well-versed for 5. And Keela for well-versed. 21 damage. Okay, hold up. I'm just gonna attack this guy then, because we totally can. 18 damage. 21 damage. I have 5 block. We'll have this guy attack this one. And then... Oh my goodness. That's so much damage. Look at this spell. Oh man, she's just going for it. Holy moly. That was nuts. Now he has 5 health. And it's still... Wait, why is this... Oh, because I played it last turn. This is so broken. Okay, this page remains active for 3 turns and affects other pages. It's a lock card. I think the lock is really powerful.
The peasants pay no mind to the sounds of fighting. Nevertheless, by the time the
Okay, the peasants went back to their business. Let's go to the lake. We found a Gatling gun? Pretty much, yeah. So that lock page, it literally is just a black card that stays up for 3 turns. That's why it said well-versed for nothing.
The lake,
I was confused about it earlier.
Anxiously shaking its mane. A couple of demons are tugging on its bridle, trying to steal it from its master, who is asleep beneath a slope nearby.
If we wake him up, he might give us a reward, but if we attack the demons, we get to fight.
With a practiced movement, you draw a...
Okay, let's try this again. Let's see what happens. Okay, gesture against the one with more health, because we'll probably take him out. 13 damage plus his 5. And I guess we'll ward. That's fine. Did I miscount that? It said... Oh, it included the 3 damage that was going to that guy. Oh, didn't realize that. Okay, so we'll play a lock. We'll play Keela. Hold up. We'll play Keela against this guy. We'll bless... Okay, wait. Hold up. What's happening? Ward 3. I guess we'll ward. Defense 4. Or bless. And then do 5 damage to that. I don't know. We might take damage. Okay, no, we did it. So it's at the start of their turn. It's at the end of picking cards at the start of your turn. That's confusing. But that should be enough, right? And then all we need to do is 1 attack now. Yeah? We're doing 5. Removes positive status. 3 to all enemies. 3 to all enemies is pretty good.
The peasant wakes up from the sounds of fighting. With a sinking heart, he watches as the demon's strikes send whirlwinds around you.
We should have woken him up.
Although the man cannot see the demons themselves,
he just rode off into the distance, so should have woken him up. Oh well.
You walk along an old path through the eastern woods. At this hour, the moon shines especially bright. Everything around you glows with a mysterious light. All of a sudden, you hear loud voices and metallic ringing coming from the woods. You can only guess what this late-night commotion is all about. Trying not to make a sound, you go deep into the woods. Finally, the branches part, and you see a curious sight. Some Khaldoons, unknown to you, are trying to agree on the price of a pile of copper samovars. One of them looks deeply upset and constantly knocks on one of the items. It seems he wants to demonstrate its quality. You notice a pair of red eyes peeking out from the samovar.
I can buy one.
You buy one of the samovars from the bewildered Khaldoons. They hurriedly gather the rest of the wares
into a demon,
and disappear into the forest.
I forgot what a samovar is. Okay. Okay, we'll gesture because we can. This is so nice. It's in addition. It's in addition to the rest of the deck, so. Hila. Nava. He's only hitting for 4, so. Amen. Oh, I should have had my followers. It didn't matter. How much damage did we just do? Oh, okay, let's just exit. Okay, we can skip a card, which is nice, so. Stop telling me to pester with chorts. Oh, we have a skill point to assign. Okay, we're not level 5 yet, but that'll be really nice. Pages deal 1 more damage could be good. These are the ones that unlocked with level 3. Okay, I don't want to do the card ones, because we've been winning and don't even know how, so I don't think it matters much. One more damage could be nice. Number of active slots for items could be nice. Yeah, you know what? Let's do... Oh, we can send another chort out on a meaningless job. Okay, we're doing okay, though, with the chorts that we have. So, let's do number of active... Well, we don't have any powerful... We're doing okay. Let's do one more damage. But that doesn't work with the synergy so much. Okay, we're gonna do number of slots for items. I think that's the best bet. Because then we can have... healing gives one more. Yeah. That's good. Okay, let's see. We will do this. Old barns. People believe it to be cursed. They're now abandoned. Probably some demons hanging out, and we can slay them. Because it doesn't count as a sin to slay a demon.
The old Avins look like lurking demons. You search one barn after another, but there's nothing of value inside. You sigh and get ready to leave when a chill runs through you. You notice dark, demonic figures in one of the old barns.
Okay, we're gonna greet the demons.
Greetings, Master of the Avin. Let me pass into your domain.
Ah, a live one. The peasants left me here. I'm to live here for another 40 years.
Why?
You can hear me, I gather. That means you're a witch. Come into my barn, then, and listen to my story.
Should we?
I have centuries of wisdom to share.
This could be the other
Might
encyclopedia
be of use
entry.
to demon knowers like you.
We'll enter the barn.
Thank you, kind host.
We
I'm
might get
always looking
attacked.
to learn.
That's okay, though.
Well, listen.
It seems as if many hours have passed, but the stars haven't
Oh,
moved an inch.
200 experience
You leave the
for
barn
free.
having learned
Let's
quite
go.
a lot.
That was great. Okay, we only found one of the 2 encyclopedia entries, though. We've been everywhere, so maybe it's at the church. The last one was at the final location. So maybe this one will be too.
You
We're just here
arrive
for a
during the
name.
long pre-dawn twilight. Sharp points of age-old fir trees from a jagged wall far behind the church of Wiedelgort.
Priest says
Who
hi.
goes there at the crack of dawn?
It is I, a witch.
Is it you, Vasilisa?
Yeah,
Cover your head, girl. Tfu!
that's what my hair is for.
Morning, Holy Father.
Kolya? Is that you? And don't tell me you want me to marry you to her.
Nah, he's engaged.
Well, it's too early for me. Kolya, on the other hand.
Hey, Vasa. Don't go deciding the things for me.
We came for another reason, actually. We need a name, an orthodox one, from the list of the holy names, from the Sviatse.
Chronologies or Svatsi are calendars of the Orthodox Church, church liturgical books that denote the days of remembrance for saints in the annual cycle of church holidays. They were included in many liturgical books and indicate the features of worship services for any given day. Among peasants, Sviatsi were often used to decide the name of a child. The child would receive one by one of the names of the saints who were being venerated that day by the Orthodox Church. Got it. We name them Leviathan too. Saint Leviathan
Are you
too.
expecting?
No, we want to give a name to a demon.
Nice. Thanks for saying that to the
Want to
priest.
what?
Father Yefrem sways, walks back to the nearest wall, and sits heavily on a bench.
Are you sure you don't want to marry?
It's all for good. We want to free this girl.
You explain your encounter with the Banya bride.
I've heard about the changelings. Not sure how it works, though.
Either way, we're just rolling with it.
I can't give you a name. The church tricked you both. Nothing good can come of it.
We're gonna have to fight the priest.
Choosing a name from Sviatse turns out to be not such an easy task. How can I make him reconsider?
Okay, Christian Soul could be, because they've mentioned it before. Help thy neighbors, probably not, because he'd be like, this is a demon. Help thy demons, not in the Bible. Kind chort, probably not. He already said that we've been tricked by the chort, so I'm going with Christian Soul.
What if it's not a demon, but a Christian soul doomed to suffer?
We're thinking.
That would be a sin for sure.
Truly. They say you are a witch now, Vasya.
Kind of.
There will soon be the harvest day of Ivan the Long. We need to disperse the dry winds, help our village, and I, in turn, will help you with the name.
Got it.
It's a deal. I know a ritual to thwart dry winds. We'll go visit the field.
I like how this priest is like high and mighty of like, can't bother working for a demon, but if you, witch, can cast a spell to avert the dry winds, that would be
Father
wonderful.
Yefrem opens a heavy book with a silver cover.
It's that dual religion.
These days we honor the holy Claudia, Matriona, and Alexandra.
Let Nikolay choose. He can name his wife.
Kolya, she's your bride. You choose.
Let's call her Matriona. It's a good name.
You would name her after a respectable woman? Watch out. She might become a knower.
Thank you, Father.
Thanks. Thanks. Okay, got a new item.
The field is about a mile to the west.
Trick him and go home? We'll go to the
I'll
field.
try to thwart the winds. See you later.
Thanks! We'll just
You
go
soon
west,
arrive
circle
at your
around.
destination.
Boss
The
fight.
field looks empty
Gotta get that
in the
XP.
twilight of the dawn. Cold wind seems to penetrate you to the bone. When you step onto the plowed field,
Why
you
is
sense
the
a
name
familiar
Leviathan
shiver.
too?
This field harbors evil spirits. You find a poorly hidden bundle of old wheat ears. It's a Khaldun's zalom. The stems are tied in a knot and dusted with ashes and salt. Fresh grave soil, eggshells, and steamed grains are laid around it. You draw a circle. You feel that demons are not far off.
The Khaldun came around and laid down a Zalom.
Wind,
decimate
O
the
wind of the
crops.
7 brothers, the oldest one. Do not blow from the rotten corner. Do not bring
she
rain
looks,
from the west.
She's like determined.
But blow us warmth. Render good service to our people. Bring forth pleasant rain. Joy to plowmen. Glory to you, fierce one.
Okay. Zagavur is a special ritual text reading that might produce specific magical effects. They're used to cure illness, protect from evil spirits, harm ill-wishers, for instance. Khalduns chant a Zagavur when creating a Zalom, wheat ears tied in a special way. Zagavurs are characterized by their almost poetic language and structure. They consist of a commencement, a beginning, an order, a wish prosed in the text, and a key, specific words anchoring in the actions of a ritual.
You finish reciting the Zagavur, and for a moment, silence falls. Suddenly, a creaky voice from behind startles you.
Creaky voice.
You sure are a strange creatures.
Ew.
Thirsty cursed.
You could see his intestines.
Then you blessed right out.
Gross.
By you, do you mean us Khalduns?
Ha! Humans. Always on the border between
It's
worlds. And that is why you always lose. My name is Andrejko. And
Andrejko.
you, I've heard about you. You're the new witch, Vasilisa.
But I took down the 13th brother.
So is it you who spoils the field, sending dry winds?
Spoil? You used the wrong word. I am helping the peasants. I
Why do they all think they're helping the
surely
peasants?
you understand that this is for their own good, don't you?
I don't get it.
What possible good can broken rye do?
Oh, you disappoint me. All right.
I've
here's the
disappointed
thing.
many demons before I slayed them.
The peasants will have a bad harvest this year. That is so, but it will make them search for new, better ways to grow wheat.
Okay.
So when the real famine comes, people will be ready.
I
Their newly gained
guess.
skills will help them overcome the true hardships.
So you're saying you give them hardships so they can learn and grow. So that when hardships come, they will have learned and grown. Or they can just learn and grow when the hardships come.
As you can see, I am a visionary.
Uh-huh.
Now, shall we go our separate ways?
Now let me ask
Don't be
you
a
something
glib with
else.
me. Tell me. It's not by chance that I came across this Zalom.
You don't say. Perhaps you know who's to blame.
That's kind of dumb.
The Zalom caused this chort to appear. Who left these weeders? Who summoned this chort?
Okay, Noon Wraith? I think it's a Khaldun, right? That's what it's been saying?
You were sent here by another Khaldun, weren't you?
Yeah. Alright, that one was a
Right.
simple one. They just talked
I'm
about it.
starting to like you. I could even tell you who the Khaldun is who sent me.
Please
if you
do.
weren't so careful. This alarm had already been enchanted when I arrived. Want to make a deal? Let me finish what I started. I'll send some dry winds, and after that, I'll be a servant. The famine will cause.
Oh, so we could get another imp.
In heaps.
But I don't really want another imp. Now, this could be a mistake, but I want to fight him. I'd rather be a powerful witch with like only 3 imps because I'm not sending them out to cause havoc.
I have all the charts I need. Don't be a glib with me. Tell me.
Okay, tell me.
Enough talking.
Enough talking.
I'll definitely banish you from this field.
Easy peasy. One shot kill. 150 health. He's gonna summon more evil spirits. Okay. Well, we've got ×3 to all enemies. Actually, hold up. Let me do a bless first, then attack, and we'll have this guy attack as well. Yeah. I'm glad we upgraded. Make up your mind. Yeah, really. 20 damage wasn't bad. Okay. We're gonna get hit. What's attacks? Seal a random page. That's fine. Amplifies by 1. Okay. So we're doing 3 damage to him so far. He's gonna attack for 4, so let's defend. We'll do 4 damage. Fine. We didn't get our super powerful synergy, but that's okay. What did he seal? Firmer than stone? Okay, we'll get Fierce going. He's gonna block for 13. He's gonna block his friend for 13. How much damage are we doing to him? 7? Okay, so it's 5 damage to him. So if we do 4 more, that should be 9. And then we shouldn't even need to block. Yep. Yep. There's a lot of math in this. I like that lock thing. Oh, 6 times 3. Oh boy, okay. Piety. Block. Yeah. The other ones aren't super good. Oh, we are hurting now. 6 times 3 again. Okay. I think this is all we can do because it's sealed up, right? So we can't even block. Hopefully we can eat enough herbs. We can get 5, but it would be better to replenish 6 health. You can only use 1 item per turn. We're gonna have to like go back then because we did not. Most deck builders involve a lot of math. That's true. Yeah. Okay. We need to go back and let's try bookbinding and then we'll restart the battle. Most of ours will be black cards. Okay, let's try that and let's try restarting the battle. Okay, so we can do a lot of damage to this, but I'm gonna save this guy's thing for the second guy. So we'll bless. We'll gain ward, and we'll start our fear something card. I should have healed that turn as well with an herb. Okay, this thing locks. Firm and well versed. We're gonna ward 3. He's doing 15. Oh, it takes him 3 turns to recite it, though. Thank goodness. Oh, man. Okay. We're going to take that guy out, though. So, Nava will remain. Kuda is nice. Actually, let's gain piety? Let's gain piety. I think that'll help us in the future. And we'll have him attack this guy, too. Because he's going to get 13 block next turn. So, we'll just do as much damage as we can. Oh, perfect amount of damage. Too bad we can't upgrade Nikolai. Maybe he'll upgrade when we're done with this quest. But he wasted his turn. Okay, we don't have any healing. That's the problem. Yeah, I would like to lock. So that's gonna do 6. Wait, he shielded himself. Okay. Then we're gonna go with 2 blocks and a lock. We have 6 block plus ward increase for 5 turns, so we have 5 plus 12. That's pretty good. And then we'll do an herb next turn. But we have 19 block. Oh, he's not even going to do any damage to us. Okay. 6 times 3 again. So we need to take an herb now. I'd rather replenish. Well, let's do 5 block. Then we can replenish to get the full effect of the herb. I forgot we had so much extra block coming in at the end of the turn. So we should get more piety going. We should get more ward going. The gesture is free. Hila will do a ton of damage. Nava's firm. But we need to block. And then we can do the Kuda key. So we have piety. We're gonna get 7 block plus 3 is 10. So that should shield us pretty well. Punish 6. It's still a waste right now. It might be a problem next turn, but I think we're due for getting more block next turn. Yeah, he's only doing 5.
Have got in my way.
Guy is kind of a tough
And yet
fight.
I have. Deal with it.
Okay, he's gonna seal. So we'll get Bless going again. We'll get a lock going. And we'll get Nava, which is firm. We'll have this guy attack. And now we can replenish 6 HP, because it'll do the full potion effect. We really need to get more ward, though. What did he seal? Okay, he's gonna defend for 13. We gotta get this going some more. That's a gesture. Firm 1 all enemies. And if we bless 3 for doing Gira, then this will do some decent damage. We lost our ward. For reading the seal right, it doesn't seal anything unless he does damage to you while the buff is active. Okay, but it wasn't a damage dealing turn. He just did the seal. Okay, he's gonna block again. We could remove the block from him with an herb. But is this a huge damage turn? Not really. But we also don't really need to block. So that one's firm. We'll keep that up. I guess we might as well. Just, it's not going to do any damage because of his shield. Uh-oh. Whoa, he got -7, -7. So we're doing so much damage now. Piety's good though. Ward 3 we need. We can do... He's gonna keep blocking again? So, no need to have defense at all. -7, -9 through his block of 13. We're doing so much damage. What is this one that keeps sticking around? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Yes, it's not sticking around. He's gonna do 18. I have Piety and Ward. So that'll give us 8. And if we do... Oh boy. Let's do a lock. Let's have him attack. That should be fine. Yeah, 15. He'll hit us for 3. So, what's up, Zypher? What's good? Yeah, how's it been? Okay, he's gonna do 18 again. So we can... Well, we can't block. We can bless, we can do piety, and we can do an attack. He's sealed so many things now. Let's, yeah, we'll replenish exactly 6 health. I believe I mentioned almost 2 years ago. I know, every time you come in, I'm like, oh, Zypher. Oh, wait, he's like OG. He's gonna seal another card. Okay, we'll just end it. Boom. Alright, Zalem, strengthen status waste +2. That would make waste viable again. Because then it would do 5 + 4 + 3 + 2 + 1. Which is 15 damage over 5 turns. And that's really good. So. Yeah. Back at the house. Okay, well, we won't talk to anybody here now because I think...
So, the name of the girl will be...
Yeah, Matriona.
A fitting name.
You didn't say it.
You did the right thing sorting out that demon. Won't spoil any good crops anymore. All you need to find now is a cross and a belt.
Okay, well, we will leave it off here. I'm really digging the lore that's coming into these things. So, yeah, if you guys are on YouTube, please like and subscribe. 1 or 2 clicks for you really helps me out a ton. And as always, hopefully you have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys in the next one.